All right, we're live. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our daily Pokemon card live stream. It's me, the host of the stream. It's me, Mr. Cardconomist. Wow, I'm looking old, man. When did I get so old? Oh my God. Can I just stay young forever? Probably not. All right, so where are we? Let's see. We got these cards here for the guys who are in the break. We got this break pack. Place this to the side. Boy, what a day I had, guys. What an unproductive day I had. I was stuck at our new home for like the whole day. Maybe I'll wait till more people arrive. I'll talk about it. We just started. We got 26 people. The hostess was the mostess. What's up, Andreas? Hello, Aaron. We've got this breakthrough box, and it has already started. People are excited to be in there. This is probably the last time you'll be at $22 a pack. I think the price jumps after that. Look at that. Already a quarter filled. People really like the box breaks. We also have Phantom Forces is moving a little bit. Simon, Gregory, Chris, and Simon are in there. And I've got 2 packs in the live customs. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just take a long route on that one and eventually reach the completed point. He goes, yo, man. Here's Michael Ragonin with $5. I'll put that away now. We've priced up a new card on the table. This is the Magnemite signature card. That's my signature. That's why it graded 3.5. Now, this is a pack fresh card, okay? It might very well be a 10 or a 9.5, but except for I wrote on it, and the CGC doesn't like that. So they don't count it as a signature. They count it as damage, so it's 3.5. But that's my signature, and it's in a CGC encapsulated slab. So if you're interested in that, the last one sold for 75. This one's for 80. Nino, I need another, says Alex. Alex, how's it going, Alex? Let's talk about the other pack break. We actually have 2 pack breaks because there's always this one that's going. 4 people are in the Topps the Movie 2000 pack break. They're hoping to pull a holographic Lugia or even a first appearance Lugia. Did you see the home inspector video I tagged you in? No, I did not. You might have to like private message me that. CGC won't register your signature. They did one time. The very first time I sent a signature in, they called it a signature card. And then I guess they changed policy or something. I don't know. So I sent in again, and they're like, oh, we can't claim that that's a signature because you're not famous or something like that. And I'm like, damn it. So Alex has the only signature card with CGC. It's a little shuckle card. And Alex, you should wonder if you should sell it, by the way, because you also have to consider, Alex, maybe one day they actually will recognize my signature, but who knows? But that was one of the main reasons we started the card grading company, was just so I could grade my own signature card. Speaking of which, actually, something came back from John. Here you are. All right, here it is. So that is the Bloody Fire Energy card. There we go. Yes, this is the Bloody Fire Energy card where I cut my finger and I smeared the blood on the card and then I signed it and dated it. So that was Christmas of 2022. And he's got the QR code there. So if you actually scan this, this will take you to the moment when it occurred. It'll sell for $50K. Well, maybe not that much. I don't know what it's worth. I don't think it's... Listen, I don't think it's worth a crazy amount. It's just worth whatever people in this audience think it's worth. So that's a very limited number of people. So but anyways, that's going to go up for sale because I need to make some money back. I lost some money today. I lost a lot of money. I lost almost $2,000, and I'm kind of upset about it. I want to talk to you guys about it. So you guys have probably heard plumbers, ripping people off. I think I got ripped off. The plumber comes over. He charges me $1,400 to swap out my water heater, and then after he's done, he said, "Oh, that didn't stop the leak, so it wasn't your water heater." So this guy charged me $1,400 for a working fine water heater, and then discovered what I really had was a burst pipe, and it's a pipeline that leads to my ice dispenser in the kitchen. So it's this tiny little pipe, and it got a little crack in it, and it was just leaking, and it was leaking in the garage. And so he charged me $1,400 for that, and then he told me he couldn't fix the ice machine, the pipeline, without stripping the whole wire out, and so he capped it. So for because he charged me $400 to replace the broken copper, right? The broken tube, piping, I should say. He charged me an additional $400 to fix it. He doesn't fix it. He just caps it. So I paid $1,800 to cap my ice machine water line. 1800. Now, on the plus side, I do have a new water heater, and the other one was pretty old. We didn't need it, though. It actually wasn't necessary. I will say eventually it would have been necessary, so it's not, that one's not as big of a deal, maybe, but just the fact that he did it without actually finding the leak first, and then he doesn't even get the piping done for the ice machine, which is what broke, and he caps it, and that's $400. I feel so ripped off, dude. Is water leaking on the floor? No, it's fixed. He mister. He played you knowing you had money. You probably didn't need it. What brand was the water heater? I didn't look at the brand. All I know is they just go to the local Home Depot and they pick up a new water heater. But yeah, you're right. I should have maybe done that. But this is the deal. I'm not an expert in plumbing. I have zero experience. Nothing. I'm like somebody who's never taken a math course trying to do math when it comes to plumbing, right? Never done math in my life. So, I mean, I could figure it out pretty quickly, probably, but I don't want to because I don't want to be an expert in plumbing. And so, but this guy just swindled me, man. He definitely swindled me. Why would he change out the water heater without first trying to discover the source of the leak? The plumber probably watching your stream and laughing right now. Nah, he doesn't know what I do. He doesn't know me. So, yeah, I'm out $1,800. That's going to take a while to earn back. Man. Sad. It's like working for free is what it feels like. Stupid, man. Why are they running to Home Depot? They should be buying wholesale from a supplier warehouse. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm probably going to call up the company he worked for and tell them, you guys are going to give me my money back because he didn't even fix the broken pipe. He just cut it off and capped it. I don't pay $500 for that. I think I could have done that. It's not a lot of I've seen my dad do this stuff. It is not difficult to cap just a copper pipe. That is not a complicated job. And $400 for that. But the $400 was to replace it. But he told me he couldn't replace it. He said, you're going to have to replace the entire thing. It's going to have to replace if you're going to want to replace it. So he said, I could cap it for you. And I said, okay. And so he capped it for $400. And I've paid $1,400 for a water heater that I didn't need. How about that? So I'm out, guys. I'm out of money. So that was my day. The worst part, he took 6 hours doing that. So I was just stuck in my house with nothing to do. You know, my Pokemon cards and everything are over here. So I couldn't work. I was just sitting around, twiddling my thumbs, appreciating the quality of the new home. It's really nice. But yeah, I mean, I just felt like I just threw money down the drain. I'm feeling cheated just listening. Oh, I was just going off in the car on the drive home to my wife how we got swindled. And we have to call the company and tell them that we want our money back because he didn't even fix it. He just cut off the one cord and capped it, and that was it. And then he made us pay for a water heater we didn't need. So, yeah, let me take a sip of my drink, and let's get started. The main drain. Excuse me. Cheese says, Mister, I sent you a DM. Let me look that up, Cheese. Let's see. Cheese. I'm not seeing it. Let me look at... Oh, there you are. Hold on. I must have accidentally clicked it. Oh, I see what you're saying, Cheese. Are you asking if I want to buy it, or are you saying that you need me to put it in another person's name? Is that it? Yeah, I'll help you out with that if you want, Cheese. All right, so let's see what kind of orders we got. Simon Frank, 2 spots in the XY breakthrough box. All right. I made a video of me adding up the value of my graded booster slab collection, and that video is doing very well on TikTok. People are very curious about that. That's breakthrough, right? Yeah. All my booster slabs, graded booster packs together, in theory, they're about 52,000. If you did a more, let's say you got less money for it, maybe like 45,000. But yeah, that was already kind of a moderate estimate. It's funny always reading the comments because everyone says, he'll never sell at those prices. Those are made up prices. Yeah, they're made up based on sold and buy now prices on eBay. And I'd actually decided to go with a very moderate evaluation or assessment of the actual slab. So that was a moderate price. All right, Simon Frank, let me get this off the table. $52,000, very cool. I'm going to have a lot more, too. I plan on sending tons of booster packs off to grade with PSA, real rare booster packs. Although, I think there's probably a market for, like, modern booster packs, too. Tyler Sparks says 2 poker cards. All right. I can't wait to actually finish moving, because then I can, like, double down on my card business and actually start stocking up on heavy amounts of inventory. Would you do Shuckle for base set box? Shuckle for base set box. You mean like Sun and Moon base set? I wonder if there's a bear and bull market for Pokemon cards. Well, yeah, definitely. I mean, a bear market would form... Oh, yeah, I got this coin back. Excuse me. A bear market would form when people are nervous and the market's falling, and the bull market would form... Oops, I grabbed too many of these. Bull market forms when everyone's got a hysteria for the cards, economic prosperity, something relevant has happened in the news or social media, or some game has come out that reignited a passion for Pokemon. All right, let's see. Pinsir and Meowth. Both green deck. My items finally shipped. Oh, yes. Items finally were picked up by the mailman. Now, you guys know we had a big ice storm, and it's particularly nasty out here where I live in a very rural area. So you have to drive real far out to get to us. We got a tiny post office. It's ran by like 3 people. I'm not exaggerating. It's like 3 people run our post office, and they use their personal vehicles. Isn't that funny? They don't have work vehicles. They have personal vehicles. They use Jeeps. And the reason they use Jeeps is because everyone lives on a hill out here, including myself. So, yeah, they just sent an email out, and because I have a USPS account, and they just said, we're not picking up. And then Christmas rolled around, so there was no pickup on Monday. So the pickup didn't happen till Tuesday. So if anyone's like, oh, man, my package is super late, I don't want to hear it, because Christmas happened and the super snowstorm happened, and I have no control over those things. Fighter's Ambition, Tyler Sparks, 2 Fighter's Ambitions. Let's get it, man. But anyways, the snowstorm is finally over, isn't it? It's about to warm up a lot out here in Lake of the Ozarks. I don't want to hear it. All right. Even John missed a day of work because my wife had Monday off, and there's no package pickup on Monday, so we decided that would just be an off day. It was nuts. Yeah, it was real nuts. I was watching videos on TikTok of people breaking into shops during the snowstorm in New York. And I just felt so bad for the business owners. You know, I think that there's this perception that if somebody owns a business, they must be real wealthy, and stealing from them doesn't hurt them. It doesn't affect them. Take what you can, loot what you can. I really don't like how things have become that way in our country. I think that this mindset started after the BLM riots, which I was very against. The BLM riots, everyone, as like a whole society, looted and looted and looted and looted, and nobody talked them down. The leaders actually encouraged them. And so now we have a heightened amount of looting that occurs in our country. And so here we have a blizzard where people are struggling to feed themselves or keep their businesses running and all this stuff. And the business is already going to take damage, or maybe broken water pipes and stuff like that. And on top of that, you got these guys come through with you know, hammers and bust your windows open or break your doors open with a vehicle, apparently, and run in and steal all your stuff. It's just so sad. It's so sad to watch. It makes me feel like it's a different country than I used to live in. I don't think it was like this in the 90s or the early 2000s. It's a different country. Like it's called America, but it's not the same country. It's a different America. It's like a worse version. I don't see crime. I don't see theft as an improvement. Here we are. It's like we've devolved. All right. So I was watching TikToks of that, and that was real sad. Nathan Fellows, 1 box of V-Star. All right, let's get this V-Star open, guys. But the U.S. is the best country in the world. I think the United States used to be very exceptional. I think the United States was exceptional in the 90s. And I think that it has not done too well over time. And currently, in the 2020s, we're looking at one of the steepest declines in American exceptionalism. All right, Nathan. Here we are. Mr. Nathan. The United Emirates. What? By the way, this music that we're playing tonight is some of my favorite music, but you might not recognize it. It's from an old Game Boy game. Let me turn this music down. All right, so you don't have to listen to too much of it. That music is from a game called Advanced Wars. Now, Advanced Wars was made by a company called Intelligent Systems, and they made a game you might recognize called Fire Emblem. Yep, they are the creators of Fire Emblem. What happened was that Advanced Wars kind of fell off a little bit for them, whereas Fire Emblem took off. So they started focusing all their time on Fire Emblem. But you know what they did wrong with the Advanced Wars? They had a game called Advanced Wars Dual Strike where they got rid of all the old popular, well-known characters and just almost rebooted the IP with totally brand new characters that nobody recognized. It was very dull. So they kind of ruined the game a long time ago. It's too bad. Too bad. Yeah, they took all their original cast of members and they replaced them. So it was like a brand new game with a bunch of characters you didn't recognize. Sort of like if they took Fire Emblem and they got rid of like Marth and Roy and all of them, right? Like what if they just threw those characters away? Or Entei and Soul Rock. Here we are. Or like if Final Fantasy got rid of Cloud or something like that, Lightning. So they shouldn't have done that. And it's sad to see that the game's not made anymore. It was one of my favorite games as a kid. Turn-based games. Here's Mew. Really helps your brain think in a certain way. Here we go. We got Greninja. Ooh. I really think video games can be really good for kids. Rart than Moy. That's right. Mister, would it be cool if we could do a list for spots in the Phantom Forces? So what you're referring to is a medium. I'm open-minded to it. Yeah, I'm open-minded. You should get Weiss Schwarz Azure Lane. I think what we should do is we should finish the Crown Zenith first. So we have a round for Crown Zenith running. And then after it's done, we can run a medium for the Phantom Forces and Crown Zenith at the same time. Crown Zenith, when's it coming out? Is it coming out soon? Here we are. I'm a little concerned about the excitement for Crown Zenith because I'm not seeing a lot of excitement for the medium for Crown Zenith. Oh, yeah, I just graded one of these. Hey, great box, man. This girl card's very popular pull. All right. Excellent. You're probably going to be making your money back on this set then. That's fair. Thanks, mister. Okay. Here's... Yeah, if I ever stream video games again, I'll show you guys some Advanced Wars. I'll show you guys... The game I'm playing right now, I've decided to play a new game with Xbox Game Pass because apparently you can just play a whole bunch of different games and you don't have to buy them. And I'm playing a game called Gears Tactics, which I'd played a little bit before I got into Monster Hunter Rise. And it's a Gears of War tactical game. It's a turn-based game. It's okay. It's a little slow. It's not as exciting. It takes a lot of time to think about your moves. I feel like it reacts very slowly. So, Nathan Fellows, I need a new bag, hoping to pull and grade the Gengar Hollow. Let's see if you got that Gengar Hollow out of here. My girlfriend, that's her name, buddy. What? Surprisingly, no. Wow, we pull a lot of those Gengars. All right, Gears Tactics. Yeah, you guys ever heard of that game? It came out like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago. I think it came out on PC first. It's an Xbox game, and it's from Gears of War, but it's turn-based. It's a turn-based strategy like XCOM. If you enjoyed Gears of War, you'll enjoy Gears Tactics, especially if you're a fan of turn-based games. There we go. Want to buy the girl card from me? Mister. The girl card. No. So when it comes to modern cards, I never buy them early. I'll buy it like a year from now. I don't know. I'll buy it like, maybe I'll buy it when the next set comes out. Because I feel like that's when the attention for this set will die. I saw my HoloLive got a 10 before. Nice, man. So this goes into Nathan Fellows' bag. Unless you're willing to do a very good price with me, which then I would maybe be open-minded. But the thing is, you'd never really know what a good price is with modern. Warcraft and the original Counter-Strike for PC was the best I've ever played. Stopped when they started DLCs. I love DLCs. DLCs keep a game alive. Speaking of which, I also downloaded Terraria because that comes with the Xbox Game Pass. So I might play a little Terraria with my wife. Gears Tactics is dope. It was released on both console and PC day one. Nice. Hey, check out this coin, man. Ooh. All right. Let's grab a little sleeve for it. That was the coin that Joey Barton sold back to me. Yeah, you hella missed up. Moonbryon waiting like that, mister. What? Oh, yeah. Moonbryon just gets cheaper and cheaper as time goes by. That's just kind of how it's working. The reason is really simple. You know, as time goes by, more and more of the modern cards get opened. So as more and more get opened, the population blows up. You know, that's just kind of how it works. The population blows up, and then it's not so rare anymore. MS66 Venonat. Okay, let's check this out. So Joey Barton sold this to me for 40 bucks. Let me show you how I get pokey rich, everyone. There's my 40 bucks back. And then here's my $20 of profit. Rich. I'm telling you, I'm drowning in pokey money. There we go. So now this Venonat is a pull in the live customs, which is where Joey Barton originally got him from. Okay, Nick. Oh, now wait a second. So I need a new Gengar, hoping to pull in grade. Okay, good. So now we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. Hey, mister, been a while. One box break, XY breakthrough. Do you think EV Heroes, all tards, will go down over time? Oh, most definitely, yes. Yeah, I would not be holding on to those. All right, let's see. I mean, I would be holding on to those if you had a perfect grade on them or if you just really liked them. Okay, if you really liked them, that's a good reason to hold them because you'll hold them for a very long period. So, like, who cares what the price is today? If you wait 20 years, the price will go up. I promise you, if you wait 20 years, the price will definitely go up. You know, a lot of people wanted to get into Pokemon card investing, right? But that's because they started noticing that the WotC era cards were just getting unbelievably expensive. Well, that didn't happen overnight. That happened 20 years later. Okay, so if you want your EV Heroes to be worth a lot, maybe wait 20 years and see what happens. Excuse me. But if you cannot hold the card for 20 years because you don't like it enough, well, then don't invest in that one. So you definitely got to hold on to a card that you want to hold on to, you know what I mean? There we go. Oh, no. We're having a slow night, guys. There's no more orders. That's okay. We'll chill out together. You know, this is good. It gives me an opportunity to work on other things like pricing up some new slabs and stuff like that. All right. Yeah, it just must be a slow night, man. Very interesting. Close this down. Closing some of my browsers up. DLC is another business model that we accept but should be banned. Its content already finished but held to further profits. Numerous games have been data hacked with DLC already on the disc downloaded. Yeah, so like they chop the game up. Well, and it's difficult because that's good for a studio to be able to have a DLC ready ahead of time because it gives them the certainty that they need to say, yeah, our DLC's done on time. We can definitely sell this to you. So I feel like the problem with that is when the game launches with a lot of bugs and the game launches with very little and unsatisfying playable content. So that's when you look at their pre-made DLC and you go, no, no, no. But if the game launches and there's tons of stuff to do, you're having a great time, and you feel like you got $60 of value, then who cares if they have their DLC already done? Because that's their job, is to get all that content done. And they might actually just be an extremely efficient and extremely good studio, fully staffed, done ahead of time with their product. So you need to ask yourself, have I gotten $60 of value out? That's the real question. But, you know, studios, they're not small mom and pop shops. They're these big corporations. They got the whole game and all its DLCs planned out like years in advance. That's just how it's done because you're investing like maybe hundreds of millions of dollars into the video game if it's a AAA title. So there's no joking around with that kind of stuff, right? You don't joke around with $100 million or whatever it costs to produce a video game, a AAA video game these days. So yeah, you can't fault them on that. But what you need to ask is, when you play the game, have I gotten $60 of content out of the base game? If the base game was too small, they're being stingy, and then you give the game a bad rating, and and some people get away with it. Like, I feel like Destiny would get away with that a lot because it was a pretty high quality game, whatever they did launch. Then DLC would take forever, it was super expensive, you got bored of the base game real fast. You're like, oh my god, when are they going to release more? Yeah, Elden Ring's an example of a company that did extremely well. You mean $70 base game? Yeah, whatever it is nowadays, I don't care. These companies see how much money we're spending on Pokemon cards. I'm just kidding. So, let's get you guys a free one since we're just chilling around, huh? I'll pick out a free card for you guys. This is a pretty cool one. What do you think about Tesla stock? I think Elon screwed up. There's a lot of uncertainty. Maybe some people are worried that he could falter. And if anything, it could be a very good buying opportunity. I wish that I could invest in Twitter that he's running right now. I would be interested in that. Here we are. But, part of the problem was he bought Twitter at too high of a valuation. When he offered for Twitter was right before the market dipped. Now, that wasn't Elon's fault. That was kind of the government's fault, because the government was like, yeah, we're going to do huge increases in money borrowing. When you increase the cost of borrowing money at the Federal Reserve, you have less business growth because those businesses can't take out loans anymore to grow. So tech companies are mostly making profits on growth, right? They're not like an established brand like Coca-Cola where they just sell you their stupid soda over and over again. They are a growth sector in the economy. And so tech companies especially are hit really hard. And not just that, but Elon Musk kind of went in and totally destroyed the reputation of Twitter by showing the collusion between Twitter and the FBI, but also talking about all the bots that they had. So he kind of took his own product and shit-talked it real heavy. And so now he's got this product that he overpaid for, and he's done things that maybe the free speech absolutists don't agree with, like censoring people like Kanye maybe. But at the same time, he's pissed off the main user base of Twitter, which had quickly become all liberals. So, I mean, a lot of conservatives were on there in order to push their message, but I don't think that conservatives were very happy when Donald Trump got kicked off. Not to mention, Donald Trump didn't return to Twitter. Okay, so he was really growing Twitter during those years that he was on it. And then when he left, he took with him probably a hardcore user base that is now on Truth Social with Donald Trump. And he's not returning to Twitter because it's not a good business move for him to do that. He's going to support his own social media. So it's not necessarily true Elon Musk is going to scoop up all those conservatives again, but at the same time, he's causing all the liberals to lead this overpriced platform that he bought. Is it a poor move? Maybe. You have to think long term. You have to think about what's going to happen in 30 years. If he's real passionate about this subject, it may be fine. But people are very nervous about what happens with their money, so they're pulling out. And also, on top of that, when people get nervous and pull out, other people called speculators pull out because they know there's going to be a dip, and they say, I'm going to get out while the dip's occurring and then buy back in at the bottom. So, there's a lot of that going on too. All right, let's get this Sigilith. Oh, he's for free. Right, so we're giving this away for free. Let's get Nightbot. I was going to get a sticker on him for a price. This is a cool card. This is from Plasma Blast from 2013. Black and white. Look at that hollow. It's very neat. Okay, I appreciate you guys being here. The first step to one of these Nightbot giveaways is we turn on subscriber mode. So if you haven't subscribed, you can't participate because you're going to need to be able to talk in chat. Now, if you hit the subscribe button right now, you can participate in this giveaway. And we do these kind of giveaways all the time, so you should really consider it. Okay, give me a minute. The keyword, what should the keyword be? We'll make the keyword... Here we go. Since it's what we were talking about, we'll make the keyword Tesla. Yeah, so guys, in the last month roughly, Tesla stock has basically done this. It was at this high point and kind of going down because the stock market was going down. but then very recently did this. Oh, no. Basically, it cut in half from 200. Hard to write like this. From 200 to 100 down here. So Tesla stock has definitely crashed. It's crashed so bad it's in the news. And then it had a very high point up here where everyone's talking about how it's overvalued. So this has just happened, and it's definitely because of what's going on with Twitter. All right, so I'm not going to wait very long to see who won the giveaway. We'll give you guys about 20 more seconds, and then we'll find out. Let's see if Elon Musk is here with us in the stream.
Hi, everyone.
Oh,
I'm Elon.
it's him.
Ready.
You know, one of the things that has also happened to make people real shaky is Elon Musk recently had to sell off some of his own stock. Now, when you sell off the stock, you decrease the demand for it.
Mister, bears could take over the world easily, but it's okay, because they kill each other over territory. It's like nature made its own population control for them. Girl bears go into heat again easily. So it's like
What are you
nature
talking
made
about?
backup for the backup.
Girl bears go into heat easily. What are you talking about? But yeah, so he had to sell off some Tesla stock. That alone will cause the price to go down because he's decreasing demand for the stock by selling it to the market. And so he would have caused the price to move down on his own. And probably other people were wondering if he was going to have to keep doing that. Now, the reason he had to sell stock, most likely, is because he's bleeding money on Twitter. He's likely having to use that money to payroll his other company. And that looks very bad. It means it's a negative profit company. All right, so the winner is Stankin' Buds. Stankin' Buds, do you have a bag with us? Do you have a name? That's a fitting energy card for the topic. Oh yeah, it's an electric energy. That was an accident, so it wasn't on purpose. Didn't they do a share split? Did they? No bag. Okay, so you got a slab over here. Stankin' Buds. Cool, man. And yeah, so he had to sell off some of his own stock, most likely to cash roll Twitter, which probably didn't have enough money to keep its operations running. Remember, he's employing all these software engineers, and those guys get paid a lot. And especially top engineers might be paid $1 million a year. You never know. They make good money. And so he's got to pay all these engineers, and he's got to pay every other expense involved with running Twitter. What I understand is a lot of advertisers actually pulled out after he took over. So he's just likely going to have to keep selling stocks. Now, Tesla stock owners know that that's a bad sign and that the stock will continue to move down until he's figured Twitter out. Now, I would say if Elon Musk can just figure out how to make Twitter profitable again, he'll be fine. And that is going to be tricky. I think that he's got to pick a new CEO, like he said, and just get out of the way and quiet down for a while. But then he also needs to, you know, provide a service over there that people really like. So we'll see how well he competes. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Lance Weiss, one Top Series 2. I mean, if I could, I would buy some Twitter stock right now. One Top Series 2. Because I bet you people will consider buying it like a meme stock just because it's Elon Musk. Here we go. Let's see. Can I get a free Pokemon card? They'll buy it whether it makes money or not, just because they're voting. You know, voting with your money. Oh, this one doesn't seem very sticky, does it? Oh, I think you have a double hit if I had to guess. You do. Look at that. Oh, all right. So you got the translucent or clear card of Mewtwo. Okay, we'll just peel that. Well, that is just looking pretty fine. Okay. Grab this. It's Mew3. All right. Thank you for your orders tonight, guys. It is a Tuesday night. Keep that in mind, everyone. Let me make a sleeve. Let's see for this because I can see the paint, you know. One of these days, I need to take one of these when it's real damaged and show you how the sleeve can actually damage that paint quite easily. Clear Mewtwo. Isn't that rare? All right. There we go. Yeah, they're both rare. Very cool, man. Lance, let's see if you pull a Gengar as well. Man, I got a stuffy nose tonight. I don't know why. Allergies? Here's Slowpoke. Muck. Mystery at the Lighthouse Dragonite. And Grimer. Not as rare as me. All right. Cool. So we'll pop these back in here. No Gengar in there. I just spent $2,000 today to acquire a small Cardos collection. It had 2 cards in it I was really interested in. The checklist and the starters card, which appear to be special rares. So I'm interested in acquiring those and sending them out to grade and getting 4s on them. I'm sure it's not going to grade well. But you never know. You might get lucky. Now, you spent $2K on eggs. Yeah. Actually, I think I spent a total of about $6,000. I acquired some other product, all for grading. I want to get them graded and see where we go. It's like gambling. Yeah, it's like gambling. It's like a different kind of gambling. Mister, can I cap any pipes for you? I'll only charge $200 or $600. Would you offer me for the Elisa Sparkle card? Just want to open more V-Star. I couldn't tell you, man. I'm not sure. Eggflation is wild and real. 2K on 2 cards? No, not 2 cards. It was a whole set, and it has some cards I'm rather interested in. I'll show you guys when it arrives. Okay, Lance actually needs a Pixar as well. Here you go, Mr. Lance. We're not done with his order. And 2 Rebellion Call Final Fantasy. I got a bag, broski. All right, 2 Rebellions Call. There they are. I had the other packs, bro. You did have the other packs. That's true. Here we go. I think you're on a delay. There we go. I was just enjoying that Topps pack so much, I put it away too early. You can give the SLAB-AWAY to somebody else. It says Stankin' Buds. Do you want to give it to someone particular? Do you have a friend in the stream who you think you should go to? Oh, look at that. Wow, man, you're having some great luck with this round. What are the big hits for Pixar? I think the lamp, the stamped lamp, is one of the most popular cards. Okay. Boop. Not me, says Vic. Okay. Here's Lorenzo. Uh-huh. But the lamp has no powers. The old guy, of course. You need to let me show you how to buy from Yahoo Japan and Mercari Japan. Those 97 Cardos sets are all over for less than 1,000 with checklists. Yeah, I've done a lot of research, trust me. Here's Venera. The set I bought has a little more in it than I'm willing to reveal because I don't want other people to chase after the same card as me. All people want is free ones. Alex, weren't you going to buy that Magnemite? Is there no more Star Wars Weiss? The Star Wars Weiss is sold out. I'll consider restocking it, but only after we're done moving. I don't blame you, bro. You've been pulling me fire lately. Give it to whoever, says Stink Butts. To whoever? Whoa. He said double it and give it to the next guy.
So, mister, what if nature's population control for people is serial killers? Also, I got a CGC9 Rockets Mewtwo winner card for $285.
Nice. So, what if serial killers is nature's population control? Well, there is no such thing as population control in nature, but there is a survival of the fittest, which maybe that is population control. It's a never-ending competition to evolve and survive, and survival really is sort of like, it comes down to that term, the dog-eat-dog world. That's because everyone's trying to eat each other for their energy or something. It's hard to describe it. Like, animals eat each other in the wild. One plant defeats another plant. Fungi comes in and destroys a tree. Everything is about absorbing energy from another source. And it all comes from the sun at some point. But it's very interesting because biology is super competitive and combative. You know what I mean? It's very it's just all about taking. It's very fascinating. If anything, humans are different from the rest of nature because we found a way to mostly cooperate with each other, mostly. And that cooperation has led to civilization, right? So that's what's fascinating about that. Jason McHenry, 1 Hololive. All right. And you can almost think of the need to survive as a need for energy. And you can think of money as a measurement of energy. And when people start stealing from each other is because they no longer want the civility. Instead, what they want is the money. And this could actually be a sign of 2 things. First of all, that people aren't smart enough to be in a society. They should just be gotten rid of. But it could also be a sign of the other thing. There's not enough money anymore. So when you starve the society of energy, and I'm talking about energy in the abstract, right? Like from the sun kind of energy. And again, it turns into money at some point. So when you starve the people of the energy that they need, they start to take from each other. And they do that in violent ways. So it's all abstract in my head, all these ideas. Here's Sarah's Fauna for Jason McHenry. There we go. All right. So Jason's got a bag up here. People who bully stinking buds. Things that are stinking that aren't buds. What? First day of graveyard. Now I get to enjoy the stream, but broke. So no pokies for me. Oh, Lewis. I'm sorry, man. You got it, Lewis. Here's Ruben Aguilar, who wants a pre-grade for his bag. Oh, Ruben. Let's grab your bag, Ruben. Okay, here it is. Ruben Aguilar. He says, pre-grade this bag. Do I still have the 10 Incineroar? I think I do. It's a really great card at a very good price. By the way, this is super cool. Okay, Charizard, Sexy Girl. Cards I would grade. All right, so I'm not going to judge these too much. If you want to grade these naughty cards, you can. The naughty cards have done very well for me over time. I think that they're very gradable, very desirable to have. This must be a naked one. That's another nice card right here. You could grade this holographic WEISS card. They generally grade 10, occasionally 9 for off-centeredness, but usually 10. All right, now here we go. Here's 2 hits. When the sun goes down, there's still money to get. That's right. When the sun goes down, the thieves come out. And, that's very faded. It's yellow deck. That's why. So if you grade a card like this, it's going to lose a point for fading, but it's still Jolteon from yellow deck, so it's still a great pull. Centering's not bad either. So it might be a higher grade, like an 8. I try not to overestimate or underestimate. I try to be close to what it realistically would get. All these character rares, I don't really consider them rare though. That's the thing. So I don't know if it's worth grading them. If you like the artwork, you should. Chaos Nephsis. Here's an Ace Cyndaquil. That's pretty good. Drapion, Bulbasaur. That's a popular pony. I remember that because I sold shirts of that one. Let's see. I told you guys I used to run an eBay store when I was in college. And what I would do is I would hit up all the retail stores. The retail stores have like a seasonal clearance aisle, right? So I hit up all the retail stores, and one of the best-selling items were graphic T-shirts. I sell like Adventure Time T-shirts, just really anything, Marvel T-shirts. And so I would go to places like Walmart or Hot Topic and find their cheapest on-sale graphic T-shirt, stockpile it, get it all listed on eBay, and then when I had like 200 items on eBay, I'd sell a shirt or 2 every day. So I had so much inventory saved up that something would sell. And that helped me through college. That was one of the tricks I used to get through college. This is such a nice card. So this is a holographic Bra Girl from the Sneaker Bunko. Ooh, look at this. You got this penguin, huh? Nice, man. That's a really good pull. Flygon. I don't know. Vulpix. I don't think Vulpix a big hit. This is, this is the later McDonald Pikachu, yeah. He's not very rare, like the one from the earlier set. Here's Mater, full art. Okay, Regieleki. Minecraft is tricky. I don't know if I'd grade the Minecraft, because Minecraft has a lot of problems with it when you grade it. Of course, if you do get a 10, that's really nice. All right, here's super. But from what I'm seeing, you don't have anything real special in your Minecraft cards. You know, if you had like Creeper or something like that, I'd look into that. All right, Super Mario Bros. You ready? It's a little pre-grade for you. Initially, this looks very good, so I'd consider that, sure. Might still not grade 10, though. Those are real tricky. You know, it does have a bit of a warp. Yeah, it's more obvious on the back. Never mind, then. That card's warped. Here's Mater. Likely going to be a 10. Oh, man, these cards are so clean. So, but that's also bad, how clean the cards are, because it means every time this card is pulled, it's a potential 10. Okay. That looks real nice. Glaceon. All these Japanese cards are going to be a very good chance for 10. Would I grade this? No, I don't think so. So it shouldn't have gone into that pile in the first place. That's off center. It's a bit off center. Actually, that's real off center. Never mind. So here is a Drapion. Drapion's not very popular. You could grade him, though. He's pretty cool looking in this picture. Ah, must be from the same deck. Ooh, wow, this looks great. Regieleki is dog water. You saying that? I started saying that, remember? Dog water. Okay, yeah, he looks real nice. Maybe a bit thin top to bottom. Yeah, bottom's a little thinner than top, but it looks close enough to a 10, actually. Ah, these are all off-center in the same way. That's unfortunate. This is real nice. I would have wanted to grade that one. Oh, yeah, this is just a character rare. That shouldn't have gone in the pile either. So, and this is just a hollow. So here we are. We got the Regigigas. Turn the lights down now, and I'll take you by the hand. What? Okay, boy, my brain's tired from today. Started a stream. I'm already tired. That's how it is. We never miss a day. Mike's side was telling me he thinks that this year I only took 4 days off. He thinks I had 4 days off this year. There we are. All right, that looks kind of nice. It's not nice. It has a small scratch in it. Okay, so you're left with these cards in particular. Your Piplup, great. Glaceon, real popular. Drapion, Mewtwo, Charizard, and Regigigas. Huh? Did I do pretty good? All right, so those would be the cards that I would grade if I were you. The good chance at a 10 and a card that somebody would actually probably buy. Mister, that's too many days off. Texas switched over to the school districts due to Uvalde. Switched over to? What are you talking about? There we go. What do you mean by that? 4 days off? What a bum. Yeah, so out of 365 days of the year, I've had Mike's side says he thinks I took he thinks I took 4 days off this year. So if you ever look at my lake house or my good collection, I want you to remember that. I took nearly no off days. Obviously, I did not take a vacation. And I've been doing that for 3 years now. So my success was not an accident. I also mentioned to him, I don't normally work just 8 hours a day. I normally work more than that. Okay, Ruben Aguilar hits. So I work more than the 40-hour work week, obviously. But even on the regular days, I work more than an average person would. Here we are. We know it. So I feel very, I'm very proud. You know, I'm proud of the accomplishments. I don't feel like I was given the things that I have. I feel like I had to go through a great deal of stress to reach this point in life. Would you do 75 for the Elisa Sparkle? I think that's like 50% off the eBay price. All right, give me a minute. Let's look this up. Well, Yeah, it is cheaper than the cheapest one I can find. All right, let's do it, man. So that was for, who was that for again? That was for our bestie, Nathan Fellows. Mr. Nathan Fellows, you got it. You got 75 bucks, man. All right. There we go. I'll tell you what I'll do, Nathan. Well, I'll send it off. I need cards graded. I was just going to pop it in the live customs for people, but I need cards graded. I always need new cards on this table. I got to get it sent off soon, but I'm so busy because we're in the middle of moving. All right. So now Nathan has a $75 store credit. Funny thing is, by the time it returns from grading, that's probably what it'll be worth. Is about, I got this icebox where my heart used to be. I got this icebox where my heart used to be. What? Okay, now we've got an order. Taven Richardson, 20 Paradigm. I'm triggered. You got it, man. 20 Paradigms. Taven Richardson. Thanks, man. We got to get some new guys in here. If you're new watching this stream, place your first order. I want to open some cards for you. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yolan says, how many of those McDonald's packs left? Yeah, there's, I think 5 of them left, Yolan. Should be about 5. Okay, Tavon Richardson. Dan broke up with somebody. How do you order? Thank you, mister. Yeah, so how do you order? That's a great question. Basically, if you go to the description of the live stream, you can see everything that's for sale. You just add it up and then send a payment for it on a platform like PayPal. We got PayPal, Zelle, and we also have crypto. So those are the 3 methods, but I prefer PayPal. But you can use Zelle if you prefer. And then when you send the money, just tell me what it is that you bought. So that's how it works. Then I shout out all the orders one at a time as we work through them. He's entering his emo stage. He's asking how you order, mister. Space Jesus, that song rules. Miss SFL on the other side of the country now. All right, so Taven Richardson, I heard you had a big bag. Super Dan never stops his emo stage. Here's a Lugia V-Star, that's nice. Cold. Can I get a free card? I'm new. Oh, you're new? Let me get you a free one. Here's Rapid Ash. I like this Dragonite, actually. I like this Dragonite Hollow. I don't think he's going to be worth more than like a few dollars, maybe like $3, but he's such a nice looking card. Maybe I like Dragonite, I think. Here's Skuntank chasing you like a shot of whiskey. What? Here's Aggron. Unknown. I'm old. Can I get a free one? Here we are. Cold. Cold. Prove it. You have... Oh! Taven picking up a golden Lugia. Guys, this is why Paradigm Trigger is such a nice set. We got Golden Lugia, Rainbow Lugia, and Alternative Art Lugia in this set. All right, congratulations, Tavon. What a sparkling card, man. So pretty. Great pull. Okay, let's see if we got anything else. I haven't seen Butterfree in sets in a long, long time. No, he was in Darkness Ablaze. He was a Darkness Ablaze pull. There was a hyper rare version of him. Yeah, he was a hit over there. There we go. If you talk and haven't talked before, you get a free handy. All right. There we go. Let me get the camera up. Mister, do you think Silver Tempest will age well? Silver Tempest. I think so. I think Silver Tempest will do well because of Lugia by himself. It'll be like Lost Thunder, but it won't be the top set. All right, Taven Richardson. Grab this box here. There we go. You didn't do the jingle. The jingle? What jingle? I heard they didn't ever print it like they did with previous sets. Not to say it won't get a reprint in the future, but yeah, we don't know. No one ever knows. Thomas Royal, shipping please. I just have the old maid Gengar PSA 10 from the large. Thanks, mister. Sounds good. Let me write expensive on this label. One slab expensive. Yeah, that's a chase card, that Gengar. Shorty got low, 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 low. Wheel, wheel, wheel. Wow. What are these lyrics you guys are singing? I don't know about that, man.
Hi, everyone.
I'm a
Iluma.
5 double diamonds.
Ready.
What is your inventory looking like for battle styles and celebrations? Got plenty of both. Plenty of both. We actually have plenty of most inventories. We are Octavio. Sneep. Get some sneeps in. Does Iloma like Bing Shilling? That's a good question. Let me see what you're talking about here. Batman, I caught a Pokemon. 5 double diamonds. I think it's about time to get a new sound effect. Don't you guys think so? Okay. Oh, man. Where's the hit? Oh, here it is. Yo! That's Beal Starman again. The lady with the abs and the underboobage. But she's in like an alternative art here. Whoa! A card set definitely made for children. What is the recommended age for this? 6 and up, it says. Okay. That's what it says. Bunny bread. All right, there we go. Give that to my 6-year-old kid. He got all confused. Why does this card make me all tingly? Digimon knows what they're doing. Daddy, I can't stop staring at this particular card. I really like it. 6 and up in Japan. Oh my God. All right, there we go. Does Celebrations have booster boxes? No, only ETBs. Hey, it's Ray Satarski. Booster box of Silver Tempest. I think you overpaid. So hold on. What is the price on that? 5 each times 36. So you overpaid by 20. Ray, you got 20 bucks left over, Ray. Oh, that's Evolving Skies. Oh, we need a new box of Silver Tempest. Okay, give me a second. I got to get a new case of it. I'll be right back. All right, so this is going to take a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Got to cut it out. that didn't take so long. I opened that real aggressively. Let me get this tape open. All right. Whew. Check this out. All right. Cool. Oh, my eyes itchy. Okay, we'll toss this over here. Get this box set up. Silver Tempest. Let's pull another golden Yu-Gi-Oh. Sing the jingle. What jingle? How much can you muck in 1 minute? Well, you can have a bench of 6 mucks, and then you could technically be in a doubles battle, and your opponent could have 2 more mucks. I want to be one.
From now on, I want you all to call me Loretta. It's my right as a man. I want to have babies. You want to have babies? You can't have babies. I'm not pressing you, Stan. I'm going to win. Where's the fetus going to gestate? You're going to keep it in a box?
Oh, man. Canceled. He couldn't make that joke today. That joke would be extremely offensive today. Is that Russell Brand? That's not Russell Brand. That is Monty Python's Life of Brian. It's a skit from that movie. Very funny skit. And it was made... When was that movie made? Like almost in the 70s? So it was made a really long time ago. And we lived in a very different society. There was not really any transsexuality back then. Society has changed rapidly in the last 10 years. So he was making that joke. He didn't know it was going to be relevant all this time later. All right, let's see what we got. So this is for Ray Satarsky. Steve. That line is, my right as a man to be a woman, is very funny. My right as a man to be a woman. Mister, when are we getting a new ball? Yo, good question. I wonder if we could hire somebody to work on it. Steve. I've made 8-bit art before, but it is not the top priority for me. I always have a lot of pressing issues involving shipping or perhaps a problem that needs to be solved or inventory, just whatever it is. And especially right now, I'm working very hard on moving. So I've not had free time to do the smaller, more frivolous things like pick out a new Pokeball. Sneep. Did you see the future of making babies? Basically for the rich designer gene editing. Oh, very interesting. I like that stuff. I'm all into that. I'm all into that. That's very cool. Thoughts on the deficit? It scares me a lot. Yeah, so over time, if the United States goes into too high of a deficit, I think what's going to happen, our competitor, which is basically the alliance of Russia and China, but all of their allies too, right? There's a lot of smaller countries that sort of make up an alliance. They're going to basically counter the West and offer an alternative banking system in the world where they do not use the United States dollar, which is sometimes called the petrodollar, to do trade in. So, and the United States is not going to like this, is going to consider it almost like an act of war. And, but what are we going to do? Are we going to go to war with China? We can't, because China and Russia actually have nukes. So we can't literally go to war with them. We could stop doing business with them. We did that with Russia, and I just don't think they care, because they can just do business amongst themselves. So the world is changing because they don't need us as much. And if they successfully compete against our dollar, our world dominance kind of ends. And what happens in that scenario, because a lot of people don't understand what that means. In that scenario, the cost of goods go way, way, way up for us. The cost of goods go up because nobody wants U.S. dollars anymore. And that means we can't just print U.S. dollars to buy stuff from countries anymore. So now you need real money. You need money that's actually valuable. They go, we don't want that. We'll accept payment in gold. But if you send us U.S. dollars, we know you're just going to print more of those until the ones that you gave to us aren't worth anything and don't buy anything. So they're going to say, we don't want US dollars. We want the gold-backed currency that China's using. Or they're going to say, we just want gold, or maybe they will say we want crypto, who knows. But that's what's going to happen. So it's not about the US debt as much as it is about the faith in the US dollar. That's what it's about, the faith in the US dollar. I think dominance is long gone. No, I won't go that far. I won't go that far. I don't think US dominance is over yet. It is declining, though. All right, look at this start, man. You got the first owed girl right away and Radiant Jirachi. So, again, for Americans, what that means, we import all our goods by exporting US dollars. But we have this trick in our pocket where the government just prints that money like crazy. So there's so much of it. And then we export it to those countries. When those countries stop accepting US dollars for payment, they say, we don't want that anymore, it's valueless. Everything's going to change for us. We don't produce these goods at home, so we are going to struggle like crazy. They won't. They do produce their own goods. So they'll just consume their own stuff, or they'll sell it to a different marketplace like China. But they won't be selling to us anymore unless we pay extravagant US dollar prices because they know the value of goods is changed. They know the value of the dollar has changed particularly. And we're probably already feeling that, by the way. Why is everything so expensive? It's inflation, that's why. They need more US dollars to buy the same goods. Here's Dragonair. She got her doctorate degree from NYU. Mr. Would you allow me to buy a whole booster box of Battle Styles, sealed, shipped immediately? Yeah, you can do that, I don't mind. So what do we have to do to start to reduce the deficit? Yeah, so there's the number one thing we have to do is get rid of all the welfare and socialism. The United States government has to spend less money than it brings in taxation. We're so beyond that point, it's unbelievable. Not only does the United States government not bring in enough money to hand out with all these socialist programs, but then it goes off and it prints the money that it doesn't have. That's how bad we are today. So it's going super negative into debt and then printing money too. So it's a catastrophe financially. It's fantastic for people who are already wealthy, though. It's great for them. They don't care because they don't own US dollars. They own companies, international companies. They own stocks, international stocks. They own land and real estate. You can't print land and real estate. You can't print that. The government can't print land. So they don't care what happens to the US dollar and what happens to the poor people in the United States. And they say, yeah, print that money, actually, because they'll come over here and buy my stupid product that I made that's pointless. You know what I mean? So you'll go off and you'll buy tobacco or something, which they grow that every year endlessly. And over time, that will extract the money from the poor and give it to the wealthy. And you can't print that farm. The government can't print the farm. So that farm just goes up in value as the dollar reduces in value, right? So they never lose the value of the farm. Here's Dragon. Whoa, they own Pokies. That's right. Well, they do. They own Pokemon cards, or they own the Pokemon card printing machine. You could look at it that way as well. There we go. Hey, mister, I sent $3 on Streamlabs for the Batman sound effect. Did it not work? Let me try that for you.
Batman, I caught a little Pokemon. Do you want to know what Pokemon I caught?
What Pokemon did you catch, Joker?
I caught a little punny, Batman. I caught a little punny.
Oh no, Joker.
Don't tell me. You already know.
You already know, Batman.
You know what I'm going to do to that thing.
Joker, it's an animal, Joker, you can't.
Batman, there's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. I can do whatever I want with it.
No, Joker. No, don't do it.
I'm going to do it, Batman.
I'm going to do it, Batman. Very good. I don't know why the sound effect wouldn't work, because it worked for somebody else just a minute ago. Here's Altaria. There we go. So this box, by the way, is for Ray Satarsky. We're looking for a big hit to come out. He pulled the first owed girl, but we're looking for another hit. Yeah, it's really important to talk about all these subjects so you guys understand how money is working and what your goals are. Your goals are to own a farm. Your goals are to own real estate. Your goal is to own productive assets. Your goal is to own your own home. You don't want to rent. You want to own a house so that you're not making the landlord wealthy over time. Whoa, that's a good pull. He got Serena. Well, this is a girl box. All right. And yeah, you don't want to be renting your whole life. So what you need to do is you need to get some source of income, and you need to reduce your costs. And then you just need to grind like crazy until you have enough money for a down payment on a home of your own. And that's a part of having some wealth. And once you have that home, it won't really matter exactly how much money the government print, because the government can't print your home. So your home will always have the value of being able to live in it. The money might not have any value, but living in the house will have value. You see what I'm saying? So that's one of the things about inflation. And that's where we're headed, by the way. So we're heading toward a devaluation of the currency real bad. The government is just going to keep spending itself out of control. By the way, we are the ones who do this. We vote for it. So if you want to know who's responsible, it's not just our leaders. You got to look in the mirror. Your neighbor, they're voting for this money to be spent by the government that the government doesn't have. Here's Swablu. Here's Duosion. Did you into all this Pokemon investing knowing it was going to take off? It is like stocks. You're right, Law. Yeah, so I had a feeling. I had a goofy feeling about it. When I started, if I told you 3 years ago I was putting thousands of dollars into a kid's card game, you know, I think a lot of people would have laughed. And people today still laugh at that, but they don't know that now I have 2 lake houses and a boat, and a fantastic collection, by the way. So I'm doing okay in life. And what is the surprise? Pokemon cards is like a multi-billion-dollar industry for Japan. So why would it be a surprise that a guy could make money selling toys, right? So it's not a surprise at all, actually. But yeah, but back then, people would have thought it was really funny that I was doing that. Nowadays, it's a bit more serious. There's people who look at it and go, oh, yeah, this guy might, he made some good moves. Let's see, that's for Ray Satarsky. Ray, you got 20 bucks left over. Let's go over the pulls, man. I got my house in an inheritance. Nice, man. 35 and I'm paid off. It's nothing huge, but perfect for me. Wow, that's great, man. Also, if it's an inheritance, I'm not sure if I'm understanding it incorrectly, but that would mean your parents might have already passed. If so, I'm sorry to hear that. But, you know, they left you the gift of that inheritance, and that's better than what some other kids get. And that's the goal to do for your children, guys. You want to leave an inheritance behind for them. Ray Satarsky, 20 bucks. Yeah, you want to leave a home behind for them. You want to leave your stuff behind for your kids. And don't listen to the angry socialists who say, that stuff should be for me. Why should your kids get that? Well, because you worked for it, or your parent, or your grandparent, someone in your lineage worked their ass off for it. And that's their right to hand it off to their lineage. You know what I mean? People get real wrapped up over that. They get real upset. Oh, man, why should these kids have this money? Because someone in their family tree suffered for it, and they did that on purpose. So we got Rayquaza. We got this Cricketune and the Fur-Sewed Girl. Here we are. Beautiful, man. All right, those are your pulls. I seen your short on your storage tote. Worth racks. Yeah, those are my booster pack slabs, and they're really fun to collect. What's fascinating about them is that the booster pack slabs, the booster packs themselves become more rare over time as people open them. So they're very interesting compared to cards. With the cards like this Magnemite, over time, as people open more and more tops, he will become more common. But with booster packs, as people open more and more of them, they become more rare. So it's a clever idea. The downside, I would say, is that booster packs are not as good looking. You know what I mean? So like Southern Island Mew looks really good. A booster pack doesn't look quite as good. So it's a little different. You're very smart. I win always when it comes to souls. All right, Ray, with 20 bucks left over. And let me show you guys something. So I'm going to go over to our main Discord server. If you guys saw that video and you enjoyed it, I had a few slabs for sale. There it is, called Booster Slabs. So we have a channel called Booster Slabs. And some of these prices actually might be out of date. This might actually be 600 now. 537. Yeah, like this is 400. That might be out of date. This is a PSA 9, I believe. So these are for sale. This is a PSA 9 Misty first edition. Here's an Airca. Here's a Tag Team Booster Slab. And even a General Mills pack for 58. Did I give that away? Actually, I think all the items in that channel are up to date. So anyways, but those are available for sale. You can look at them in the channel. Hopefully that channel is up to date. Because if someone bought one and I forgot to remove it, I'm going to look real dumb. So now Ray Satarski says $192 for a Pokemon Go box. Ooh. So a Pokemon Go box would be 10 packs, but you sent $192. Let's go look into that real fast. Pokemon Go. By the way, I left subscriber mode on. Let me turn that back off. I forget to turn it back off, but you know, I don't want to scare away the new guys. There we go. Okay, so that's off. And then right back to Pokemon Go. Let's find out about that. I think you sent too much for that as well. Let's see. I think that's what you like to do. You just send a chunk of money. So it looks like for 10 packs of Pokemon Go English, it's only $60. And I wonder if he thinks he was going to buy 36 of them. I think so. I think he was intending to buy 36 of them, because that would come out to $216, which if you take the $192 and you add $20 to it, you end up with about $212. So let me go get you 36 packs of Pokemon Go then. Whew. I'll be right back. Now, wait a second. This isn't 36. This is 30. Give me a minute. Okay. So, he got me opening up this right here, guys. Pretty cool, right? You guys need to give me a minute. Six extra, yeah. I don't want pony packs, says Mary. Mary, that's the only thing you're allowed. Travis says, no, they got him. What? Who's they? Has the Illuminati got him? What are you guys talking about? Okay, toss this over here. That's one. What's up, everyone? However, no one's buying them. I want to know what that pack is. There we go. That was true last night, too. People were avoiding the base set pack. I think it's just a little scary to open. I'm sure he's fine. What if he's not? What if he's been assassinated, dude? I don't think he would be assassinated. God, man, I won't put it past though, because he's saying some real unpopular things. And some people might consider that. You're saying the unmentionable things. You might consider that assassinatable offense. Actually, didn't Elon Musk say something like,
Buildings disappearing. Ooh.
ooh,
Oh, I just started getting a clue. Really?
really?
Totally getting a clue. Oh, that's giving me a clue. Yeah, I've got a raging clue right now. Mine's pointing to the left. Oh, Frank, seriously? I have such a raging clue right now?
I have such a raging clue. I have all Kanye's Yeezys, says Alex. I think somebody pointed out that kid that did the Bill Clinton shout out during the Game Awards, he was wearing Yeezys. Oh yeah, it was Mike's side who pointed that out to me. Is this song on like repeat? I love this song. All right. That Bill Clinton kid is annoying and a troll. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. It's one of those people who probably feels like he deserves to be famous or something. Okay, move this over here. Kind of like the Salt Bay guy. Did you guys hear about that Salt Bay guy? And he was holding on to that trophy during the World Cup. Okay, Nathan Fellows, I'll just move this over here, Nathan. I know you got it. So let's count it up. Oh, you know what would be fun? Let's get an empty box real fast. Doesn't work. So we're going to put these 36 packs in here. Cheese didn't give me Christmas presents. None of my friends gave me presents. Makes me so sad. I'm playing BDO to torture myself. What's BDO? Oh, maybe you got more than 36 because this is not fitting properly. All right, I don't want to cram the last pack in. Well, we got these 4 Mewtwo's. They're all yours. Now let's count them up. So today, guys, we're opening up a box of Pokemon Go for our bestie, Ray Satarsky. All right, give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that needs to be 18. It's 18 now. And then the second half, let's see if we can count 18 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. That's 36 packs. Ray Satarsky, thanks for your orders tonight. Appreciate it. Keeping us busy. This would be a lot of fun. Now, the goal will be to complete the Pokemon Go collection. I think the best pulls in this collection, if I had to guess right now, is likely the Shining Charizard. If you can pull a Shining Charizard English that grades perfect, that'll be worth good money. The other pulls probably would be the alternative art Mewtwo. He just looks really good. Evil TCC, where are you? Oops. Get ready to clip it. So there's Eevee, Blastoise, Venusaur, Radiant types, and those all look nice. And then there's Conkeldurr, Mewtwo, and Melmetal seem to be the other main pulls. Also, I guess you could say the Shining Ditto. Are there any perfect Shining Dittos out there? That's probably hard to get a 10 on, because to get the Shining 10 Ditto to grade 10, I'm sorry, to get the sticker peel Ditto to grade 10, you would have to peel the sticker without damaging the card underneath. So I bet you that's real hard to get in a perfect 10. We are. Beep. Imagine 2023 before year end, he dies. Is he actually missing? Okay, there we go. I have the Radiant Eevee from the Eevee box. Alex says yes. Oh, hope they find him. Maybe it's just another stunt. They said for weeks. Really? Kanye missing for weeks after his whole Alex Jones interview? Let's look it up. Report, Kanye West is missing. You know, he could have just gone on vacation, to be honest. Or maybe he's getting help or something. Ex-business manager can't find him. He's probably just taking a break, guys. All right, let's see what's going on. Ray Satarsky. We got some hollows. The hollows in this set are surprisingly good, too. Golisopod, Sylveon. Yeah, a lot of popular Pokemon in the hollows. Charmeleon, Lapras. I still need a lot of good pulls out of Pokemon Go. I have the Radiant Venusaur. Nice, man. He's missing. He's in chat, mister. Here's Loan Executor. He's not really a chase pull. Actually, but this looks good, though. I like the centering on this, so that's a good sign if you pull other cards. Okay, we got double Venusaurs here. That's cool. Dragonite V. Also looking pretty well centered. I like that. Although it's weird. It looks like it's got a nick on the top there. I didn't do that. It was already there. That's just how it was. Very fascinating. Manufacturing problems. Okay. Oh, look at the nice centering on that. I was just saying, to make your money back on this, you need a Charizard that, well, if you would grade perfect, you would make good money on it. If it grades 10, I think you'll get some of your money back. All right. I don't think he'll grade perfect, but he might be a 10 with PSA. Great pull. That's for Ray Satarsky, everyone. Here's Pikachu Chansey. Tyranitar. I really like the Tyranitar artwork in this set. If you guys ever find a Tyranitar holo from this set and you want to donate it, I'll turn it into a giveaway. Here's a Lunatone. I'll grade it up and I'll turn it into a giveaway. If it grades 10, has to grade 10. If it doesn't, I won't grade it. There's no point. Here's double Pikachus. Okay. I'm sick of this set, says Funko PD. It was opened a lot because it recently came out. But, you know, we never opened a lot of the English version of the set. So this is actually kind of fun. This Blastoise, then on the top. So, but he's got, if you've got a folder collection, you don't care about that stuff. Here's Dragonite. Okay, no alternative arts yet. Here's Melmetal. Ariado's Articuno. Bidoof, but he's not a Ditto. Camera Up Snorlax. Yeah, the holos in this set are pretty decent because they're all the popular Pokemon. What's up, Mr. Omar? I'm glad you could make it. Here's Venusaur and Alone Executor. Okay. We're having a dry spell in the round now. We need a hot card to come out. So much modern bulk out there. It's crazy that people get so upset when I burn modern bulk. He's burning worthless Pokemon cards. You could have spent $10 driving that to the hospital for an hour. Here's Eevee and Tyranitar. I noticed there's a large. There's a new one. It's from the previous one. Oh, so there's a new large. I probably need to update the menu. Are you guys who here were not present yesterday in the stream and did not get to see the new large we picked out? Here's Conkeldurr. So I mentioned multiple times I wanted the large to work a little differently than before. And so the new large is for this card right here. Just this one card, Scyther. There's 39 spots at $100 each, so he will sell for $3,900. This is the large. Your odds are 1 in 39. For $100, 1 in 39 odds. Kind of like a jackpot almost, because this is a big hit. You pick up a $4,000 card roughly. And he's extremely rare. Pop 80, Jim, Rocket Scyther. Very cool card, a card you could show off. And the idea here, this is different. This large, you couldn't ever have this in the live customs, which is really what the large should be about. There it is. What's the most valuable Bulbasaur to collect? I don't know. You could just look it up by price. Which one has sold for the most money? Here we go. I was thinking of SLAB-AWAY that card. Rip to me. Oh man, I need to spend some time going through my collection and picking out some new cards for you guys to be able to SLAB-AWAY. I'm not able to do that right now because we're in the middle of moving. Ooh, Radiant Venusaur. But we'll be done moving soon enough. I want to revitalize the card channel. There we go. We're revitalized. We're doing very well right now. There are lots of cool cards right now available for SLAB-AWAY. But he's going to make a good large. Conkeldurr. How much could a bulk of base set cards go for? Maybe around 300. That's freaking awesome. 100 for 3,900. That's awesome indeed. Yeah, so this is exactly what the large should have been the whole time. A very expensive card. And one person will obtain it and everyone else will lose roughly $99. Because every pack's going to have like a holographic card in it. But you all understand the goal is to pull the Scyther. So it's very risky. It's not really a good idea to jump into it. unless you're maybe just buying from the sub list for 20 bucks. Here's a Radiant Blastoise. All right. It's a beautiful pull, man. That one looks a lot better than the other one from earlier. Centering's way better. Look at that. Yeah, that one might be a 10. So you got the Blastoise, the Venusaur. Oh, man, another one. Look at this, guys. And once again, the centering's so good on this Blastoise. Great Blastoise. But you know what I didn't see? I didn't see an alternative art. He's got one pack left. Oh, I thought that would be it for some reason. All right, and that's Mewtwo V-Star. That's the end of the round for Ray Satarski. Had a really large opening. He opened 36 packs of Pokemon Go. All right, let's go over his booty. I think this was better. Funny enough, I think this was actually better than the Silver Tempest box because the centering was overall better on these cards. You were getting pretty rough pulls of the Silver Tempest. There's that Radiant Charizard. He looks real good. Now you got a number. Oh, you got this Holo Charizard here too, right? So I think he counts as a hit. Got a lot of full arts. No alternative arts. You need those alternative arts to show up for this round to be hotter. Got 3 Blastoises, man. Guess it would have been better with 3 Charizards, but hey, I'm not going to complain having actually pulled a good-looking Charizard. That's the goal. Becky's more pay attention to detail. So let's check twice for any Dittos. I didn't see any Dittos go by. Oh, wow. 36 packs and not a single Ditto. That is unexpected. 36 packs, no Ditto, everybody. How about that? Very fascinating. We'll clip that for you. I don't know if Mike Side wants to turn that whole box opening into a video, but it was a fun thing to open. Ray Satarski, you got all your stuff up here. So let's grab this. Let me get those reverse hollows. No. He should hold on to them. You know, I think Ray Satarski can easily have his own box at this point. There's definitely enough. Here we are. So, Mr. Ray, you'll have your own box. Nice. There's one of those rocket cards for like 1,800. What? What is he referring to? What's up, Jen? What time is it, by the way? 1:33? Ah, the night is young. Gonna have a busy day tomorrow. We're gonna have a daytime stream. I really do not feel rested. Because on Monday was supposed to be an off day. Supposed to be a holiday. And what really happened was we discovered we had a burst pipe in our home and we cleaned the water up. We spent hours cleaning that water up. Today, we spent almost our entire day at that home while the plumber worked on our home. And so it's just been work. Definitely did not get a break at all. I was kind of hoping to have a relaxing weekend because it was, you know, Christmas, right? But boy, we really just worked. It's too bad. Didn't someone in chat say something about burst pipes at a hotel? Yeah, we had a burst pipe. Apparently, it runs on the outside of our home or something like that is what he explained. And it's the copper wiring that goes to our ice maker. Very interesting. Okay. Now you need to write your name on the box. Ray Satarski. Mr. Ray, you got a lot of stuff. Okay, and now where should we store this? I guess behind the laptop's a good spot. There you go. The ice maker, yeah. Hypno. Hey, that's pristine Hypno. Very nice. Here is that pair. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan together for 163. Together forever. Here is an armored Mewtwo 7. And an Espeon 10 from the silver deck. It's actually pretty hard getting those 10s from the poker cards, so you got to appreciate them. They do not often grade 10. Okay, we have an order from Jared Senovic, 5 Evo Skies. You got it, Mr. Jared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beckett 9.5, Jim Rocket Hollow. Ah, man, I hate those 9.5 grades. They're so rough. Sleep. All right, sneak these all up. I tried searching for Kanye Instagram, and it's gone, plus his Twitter. Well, I'm sure he's been canceled on all platforms. He literally doing hate speech. The most offensive hate speech. Here's Carvana. He was saying he likes Hitlers and hates Jews or something like that. So you definitely are not keeping your account. Rabombi, C-Dots, and Tentacool. Oh, those are real cold, Jared. Holy. Oh, man. Here you go. So we had a free one. Jared, let's get Jared Cenovic this free one. He just had a very cold round. Stankin' Buds just donated this to you. This was a giveaway we did tonight. This Sigilif 8. Kanye became a real weirdo. They don't want you to have an account. We need the Navy. What he's saying? There you go. Jared Centovic. Is it all right to dislike both? All right, so Jared Centovic with J-A. Let's grab this. Jack, Jacob, James, Jack. Jared Centovic, huh? My brain's telling me you were in an odd spot because you had a lot of stuff. Here you are. Found you. Sweet. Whoa. Kind of knocked that phone over. Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's an old song. Christine Andrews. Hello, mister. It's time to ship my bag in 7 slabs. I also want to keep the pack sealed and shipped with my bag. Keep the pack sealed and shipped with my bag. Please don't open the packs. Okay, so 1 battle region. 2 paradigm triggers. Christine Andrews. Here we are. Damn, I wanted Pro Vids bag, says Alex. I think he does. What? How much did the plumber cost? Oh, so for those of you who have showed up later to the stream and didn't hear the plumber story, it's just awful, guys. It's just awful. He came in and replaced my water heater for $1,400. Now, that was cheaper than I thought, but it turned out the water heater wasn't even broken. Okay, so this guy didn't even investigate. We said that we think that there was something wrong with the water heater. I told him as soon as he showed up, I said, I know nothing about this. I have no clue about plumbing. And he says, all right, so we'll replace your water heater. He has me pay for it. He replaces it, and then he checks to see if it's still leaking. And he goes, oh, actually, it's this water pipe over here. So then he charges me $400 to change that water pipe. But then he told me that he couldn't actually get the water pipe fixed. Okay, he told me, well, I'd have to pull the whole line out to get it fixed. So he screws around with that for hours and then gives up on it and tells me that we could just put a cap on it. So I guess he just cuts the wire and he puts a cap on it so that the water can't flow through that pipe anymore. He could have just come in at the very beginning of the day and done that. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So it cost $1,800 for him to cap a pipe. That's all he did. He capped the water supply to my ice maker. Just don't pay him. He's already been paid. That's how it works. Yeah, he doesn't work until you pay him. So he got paid $1,800 to cap 1 pipe. So I thought about calling up the business he works for and just telling them, you're going to have to pay me back on this because this is ridiculous. Bro, that's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. Mr. got scammed. Never tell them you know nothing. What is a line that went by your exterior window? What's a line that went by your exterior window? Yeah, something like that. I would have told him to cap these. Man, that sounds very bad. Yeah, well, he told me we could call up the company and send them back out to fix the pipe for, because of the $400 we spent. And it's like, I think I'm just going to call him and tell him to give me my money back because that is just so crazy to me. Christine Andrews, I'm well aware that that's not normal. So he got me to change out my water heater, which wasn't broken, for $1,400. And then he made me pay a further $400 for a service I didn't need. See, that's pretty heavy. So this is going to be, we'll get this a padded envelope, I think. Print. How are you going to not check the water heater before getting a new one? Yeah, well, I don't know, man. It's a good question. $1,800 to cap a line. Well, that's like maybe two. By the way, how many spots are available for the large? 39 spots. Mister, you need to ring them up and let them know. As soon as you said, don't know anything about plumbing, he took the liberty and charged you way too much. You should get some money. Oh, yeah, he cashed out with you. Yeah, the thing is, I paid through PayPal, actually. I could actually just open a PayPal dispute and say I didn't agree to the service. He didn't really do anything. And I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to call them. I want the $400 back because I feel like he charged me $1,400 to change out a water heater that was fine, and then another $400 to fix the ice pipe, but he didn't actually fix it. He just capped it. I don't want to pay $1,800 for basically no service. I mean, I feel like if we had already assessed the issue and chose to cap it, what would that have cost me? Like $100, $200 maybe? I can't imagine that's really an expensive service. All right, let's see what's next. Taven Richardson, 8 Dawn of the Legends. Okay, you got it. Let me find those. Ah, here they are. Plumbers, just like mechanics, they'll always find something to fix that doesn't need to be fixed. You still have no ice maker. Yeah, so the ice maker doesn't work now. I thought my water heater was broke the other day too, mister. All good. Check your breakers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Yes. I'm pretty upset about it. And I'm gonna tell him, like, you gotta get that $400 back at least. That's ridiculous. Should have 5 slabs, 3 TCC slabs, 1 Magaton, 1 Alakazam Cardos. Sounds good, man. We are? Let's get these open. How many days till New Year's, by the way? What is it, 12/28? Is it about 3 days? What are you guys doing for New Year's? They're probably going to sell your old water heater to the next person. Yeah, maybe. Don't you get an invoice or anything? Yeah, not before. I mean, I'm sorry, not after the work. The invoice is before the work. So he doesn't do anything. He doesn't do anything until he gets paid. Here's Gogeta Powers Connection. There we go. Look at my ball. Whoa, that's the TCC ball. You've been here a while, Ricardo. I appreciate that, man. Very cool. Now you're in that special exclusive club where you can see my feet pictures for free. Here's Bulma. I'll bet that particular plumber didn't even tell their superiors that story. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. I'm going to work. I got a new car today, and now I have to make a car payment. Here's Son Goku Faded Rival. There we go. Here's Piccolo Super Pakuhan. Here's King Piccolo. I'm an electrician. I never take payment until the work is complete. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. That's just not how we did it. Okay, Tavon. There we go. It doesn't really matter because I could dispute the transaction. So it doesn't matter if I pay before or after. You don't pay till the work has been completed. So that way you can inspect the work after it is done before we pay the workers. Yeah, it sounds like somebody here in the United States is saying that's how it works for him too in his business. This is like a larger plumbing service. It's called Honest Abe or something like that. And yeah, they definitely didn't do that. Listeners next, Yolan to Jampins, 1 poker card. Yolan to Jampins, 1 poker card. Didn't you have home insurance? Yes, so we should be able to claim it as an issue from freezing, I think. Here we go. That's what I read on the internet. Okay, and he says $20 for the McDonald's clearance packs. I have a baggie. Let's see. Here we go. Those are the remaining McDonald's packs. And now we can remove them from the menu. Oh, man, that feels good. Once the companies get so much demand, I think they need payment first. Here we are. Ooh. I gotta lose weight though. It goes down a lot when I drive. What? Sleep. My Barina broke down 2 months ago. I have 16 of those still unopened. Mr. I ordered shipping as well with my slabs. You know what, Taven? I even read that out loud, and then I didn't do it. So we're gonna have to take care of that, okay? Let's get you taken care of. We'll open this first for Yolan, since we've already got him snipped. There's Smiggle. It's Smiggle. Rowlet. All right, Rowlet. Okay, we got Rowlet here. And Growlithe. When I was a baby, did I get snipped or sneeped? Oh, I don't know. Let me see the cut. There we go. Show me your cut, G. Okay. That was for Yolan. This goes into Yolan's bag. And I think Yolan was placed into a regular box, correct? You never know these days. Give me a moment. Last time I remember Yolan, at some point, had a large bag. Yes, here he is. Turtleneck or crewneck. We've talked about the subject of snipped peepees many times. I think that people who have a snipped peepee often defend it, but they don't actually know what it feels like to have an unsnipped peepee. So how can you have a strong position on something you've never experienced? I can tell you, as someone with an unsnipped peepee, that I would never snip it. That would be insanity to snip that. There you are. It's the equivalent of cutting off the tips of your fingers or cutting your lips off for when you want to kiss. It's like, what? You just wouldn't do that. It's a really crazy ritual. Taven Richardson. It's exactly what it sounds like. It's a sort of genital mutilation. All right, Mr. Richardson. I get that it's like a religious thing and all that, but it's like, I don't know, man. Imagine you're a baby and someone just cuts your pee-pee off. Just the tip, though. My body, not my choice. Is mocking snip pee-pee anti-Semitic? Me, please. I'm a big fan. No cap, please, please. My turtleneck got snipped when I was 10. Oh, no. When you were 10? You were older then. You could have a memory of that. Let's see. Mr. Tavon. I would at least not want to have the memory of it. Here's Rob Ryan, one live custom booster. It prevents some disease. Unsnipped is more prone to. Yes, I've heard that before, but I think that's not true, correct? That's actually a lie. Let me look it up. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. I've heard arguments against that. Let's see. It's just like when people argue about pro-abortion, anti-abortion. Turns out both sides have a ton of arguments. It's saying here that the diseases that are prevented or claimed to be a benefit of preventing are already so rare in modern times that you don't actually need to cut off the skin of your dick in order to avoid them. Not only that, but they're no longer life-threatening diseases like they would have been a long, long time ago. So it's saying here that, you know, a urinary tract infection is a relatively mild disease, and it's actually quite rare to have it. A urinary tract infection is not common, and if you do get one, that we've got all kinds of modern medicine to deal with it. Some studies found 2% of infant boys experienced severe side effects following circumcision. Most commonly, prolonged bleeding, infection from the circumcision itself. So that's interesting. So it talks about the fact that besides experiencing problems like disfigurement and nerve cell or nerve death or whatever, you can actually contract disease when you get the circumcision. And in rare cases, it actually ruins your junk. Yeah, okay, and so one of the claims, there was a study done, I guess it was like a study in Africa or something like that, that showed that you get less sexual diseases if you're circumcised. But they were arguing all kinds of stuff, like part of the problem is that people over there don't use the same contraceptives we do, but also it's claiming here that it may actually prevent sexually transmitted disease to be unsnipped. It's interesting. See, so what I'm reading is that there are these arguments that are for circumcision, and on the other side, there's a complete opposite argument that says, no, that's a biased opinion. There's reason to be skeptical that encouraging more circumcision in the United States would meaningfully reduce the STI rate when you look at how we stack up to Europe. In Northern and Western Europe, rates of HIV are lower than they are in the United States, despite the fact that most American men are circumcised and most European men are not circumcised. If circumcision was as effective at preventing STIs in developed nations as American medical experts claimed, we'd expect the United States to have a much lower HIV rate compared to Europe, but that's not what the data shows. Taken together, the research shows that circumcision appears to offer limited protection against a couple of rather rare health conditions. However, those potential gains must be weighed against the rare but real risks that circumcision actually introduces, not to mention the ethical concern about boys not being able to decide what happens to their own genitals. Additionally, while some studies suggest circumcision reduces rates of STIs in Africa, this data is too preliminary to use as a basis for making recommendations elsewhere. So this is where I was reading the article from. That's Vice. There you are. So, but I didn't have to search very hard for that because I've heard all of these counter arguments before. Vice isn't the only one that's posted this kind of content. Nathan Fellows says, oh, by the way, did we shuffle the live customs? I don't think I did. Let me shuffle them. Mine grew back. No, I'm a fathead skinny shaft. What? There we go. All right, a little shuffle. Mr. Rob Ryan. We took care of that. And we got Nathan Fellows. Another box of E-Star Universe. Soup. Not shuffling counts as a shuffle. Yes, but that only works if I don't remember. And this time I did. Make sure to delete your browsing history. Okay. What? The data shows that if you're a female, you would rather suck a dick, that is. What? All right. Oh, you were going to add more to that, weren't you? I didn't understand what was going on. How are you going to give away? That's a good question, Mr. Fall. We normally give away in the comment section. The SLAB's getting thrown in shipping as well, right, mister? That's correct. All we do is print the label. You for any Chrono Trigger music to play? So all we've done is printed the label. Thug Stackin says women prefer to give BJs to guys who have been snipped. I would argue women prefer to give BJs to guys who are bigger. And you are bigger when you are unsnipped. All right, Nathan Fellows. Snip. Why would you reduce the volume of your pee-pee? WTF is this? Mary's an expert on sucking pee-pee, so she could probably tell us about it. All right, let's see what we got, Nathan. We've got Le'Veon. Whoa! You shuffled the live custom, then never did mine. So you're saying we never actually opened yours. I was so engrossed in the pee-pee conversation, because we've had the circumcision conversation multiple times now, that I must have imagined having opened it for you. We'll go right back and open that for you, Rob. Sorry about that. Ooh, what do you got? You got Drapion. Very nice. All right, you got the Drapion alternative art. Now, that doesn't mean that there's no golden card in here. You might still pull a golden card. Let's see what we got next. Or a God Pack, if you're lucky. The PP conversation is always an interesting conversation. So this Charizard makes me think you did not pull a golden card or a girl card, because that's an additional hit. And when the additional hit shows up, I think that replaces the golden card or the girl card. Mary expert on sucking PP. We're chatting about Mary's PP. Here's the Moltres. I like the Moltres a lot, actually. Yeah, this card looks very cool. There we go. Move this out of the way. I just think that if a lot of men had autonomy over their bodies, you know, because they're not just the child of someone, they're an individual. If they had to choose to get circumcised at the age of 18, you would see circumcision decline across the world significantly, because when you go to the doctor to cut the skin, again, it's like cutting the fingertips off your fingers or cutting the lips off of your face. When you go to the doctor to have that procedure, you're probably already going to have memories of what that part of your body feels like, and you're not going to want to cut it off. You're going to be like, no, 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 that needs to stay. Why would I ever cut that off? Nathan Fellows. And why would you reduce your pee-pee size? Most guys would not volunteer to do that. Let's see. Here we are. Nathan. So you pull a Shining Charizard this time and the Drapion. That's not a golden card. We're going to have to get you a golden card, Nathan. All right. Lovely. Thank you, Nathan. Appreciate all the support. I got to make back that money I lost today. All right. We're working a couple days to make that money back. There we go. All right. Now, Rob, Mr. Rob Ryan, your fate changed forever. Let's see what it is. It is a cold one, though. I'm sorry, Rob. It would have been better if it turned into a hot one. But we don't know what the other thing was either, because that's how a shuffle works. I'm sorry, man. But they kind of look like slugs, says T-Ham. Who looks like a slug? Joe Mama. Okay. Nathan's done. Philip Webb, one live custom snipe. Okay, Mr. Philip Webb. Boop, 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 boop. It's also cold. Philip Webb. I'm sorry, man. Oh, no, Mary's back. Try to keep those packs hidden from your prying eyes. We've got Super Dan. $30 toward his SLAB-AWAY. Okay, Mr. Super Dan. SLAB-AWAY. This comes down to 169.5. Yes, we know. Cheese total. How much does the Charizard cost? The Charizard? He's so cheap! You could pull a Charizard out of here. This is the base set booster pack, and it gives you a chance for a Charizard. 4 people are in. They're waiting for it to fill. We got 6 spots left. How much does the Charizard? I got all the Charizards. Here's a holo vintage Team Rocket. Here comes Team Rocket first edition card from the Rocket collection. Here's Misty for 60 bucks. Misty, huh? She is in a bikini. That part's nice. I guess that's why it's 60 bucks. I feel like I should display it like this, because somebody would probably be more interested in it. Okay. And then Magneton 9. Oh my. And let's see what we got. Blech. I didn't give the Paris out. Oh my God. I dreamt that I gave this away. I dreamt that I gave it away. We're going to run the Paris giveaway right now, guys. I'm so dumb. I must have been so tired yesterday night. I dreamt I gave it away. All right. I'm resetting Nightbot, and then we are going to go turn on subscriber mode. You got to be a subscriber to get this card for free. So hit that subscribe button right away. You're going to need to be able to type in chat in order to win this. That doesn't require you to spend any money or anything like that. And we do these giveaways all the time. So if you're going to be here, you might as well. Okay. I'm going to have a complicated word for you guys. It is capitalized. Make sure I spell it right. Okay, so here's the word circumcision. That's a long word. It's got a capital at the start. The keyword's turned on, so make your keyword, and I'm going to go get a bite of pizza. I'll be back.
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Oh, so good. Okay. Oh. That's Jason the Science who won. Whew. I still remember where my pee-pee cap got buried. Do I need to unearth it? Nah, you'll be fine, man. There we go. Having sex isn't the ultimate, thing in life anyways. But, I think it's a really, really, really old tradition. And really old tradition should be questioned. Here we go. Jason the Science. Is that Jason McHenry? I feel like it's Jason McHenry. I feel like that's Jason McHenry, right? Jason the Science is. All right. McHenry. See, it helps because you got Jason in the YouTube name. See how bad I am with matching the names to PayPal and YouTube? Congratulations on your new PSA 10 card. All right, maybe we'll have another giveaway tonight. I don't mind doing giveaways. Try to be more generous. So Super Dan's done. We have an order from Mr. Shaw. Can I please get the Job of the Hut slab? Yes, sir. Oh, man, I wish it had graded 10. It got a 9. Okay. Oh. William Henry, box of V-Star Universe. All right. William Henry's picking up a whole box of these. Let me go ahead and rotate this again. So we got, this is a PSA 10 sweet, or not, it's SGC 10 Suicune. Very cool. Here's a PSA 10 Cleffa from 2000, Japanese Neo. Oh, it's the Booby Break. $20 a spot to jump into the Booby Break. Okay, and then what do we got here? Oh, the Incineroar. Someone was asking about that. I don't know. It might not stay. Good luck. Hope you get that God pack. Fall says, I wish I could get it. Mr. Fall, you should experience the enjoyment of getting a paycheck, man. You gotta go make some money, man. So you can buy the cards that you want. Yeah, go get yourself a paycheck. Mr. William. Man, I feel like I've got allergies tonight. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe I got a cold. What's up, Austin? I got COVID. Sent for the smoochies. That's right, Don Silent. What's up, James? How's it going, James? How much for that incinerator? 150. Here it is. 150. Oh, mister. What's up, John? Were you lonely, John? It must have been pretty quiet. Oh, my God. I feel so sorry for Mr. Nathan Fellows. He was so close to the golden card. That's Golden Palkia, Hisuian form. Oh, man. Nathan, you were so close. I don't know what to say. That's just that the Poke Gods decided. It was out of my hands. That's how it goes, man. There we go. We've got... Wow, congratulations to William Henry, too. Very lucky day for you. Is that hard to get? Yeah, it's pretty hard to pull the golden cards. Gotta go through a lot of packs to get one. They're not, like, the ultimate rare thing to pull, I guess. But they're pretty rare in this set. The God Pack's probably the rarest thing you could pull. So the rarest thing you're going to pull is the God Pack. But the reason the golden card is so good is because it comes along with your alternative art anyway. So it's like having a double hit box. So your box is real valuable at that point. Okay, Luminion. Very nice. This set's been very popular. I think it's going to be popular for a long time. How was my day? Terrible, man. Terrible. I got gypped by the plumber. He fixed my water heater and it wasn't broken. And then he charged me $400 to fix a burst pipe, but he didn't actually fix it. He gave up on it because he told me it would require, like, the whole pipe to be replaced. Like, the whole line is what he called it. And so he capped it for $400. I was very upset. Here's Radiant Gardevoir. So I'm out about $2,000. It's like working for free. There we go. Sweet. William Henry. James says, oof. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I was yelling on the car drive home. Not at my wife, but obviously about what happened. I was ranting to her. So today, or let's say in the daytime, we need to get on the phone and fight for them to give us a refund on some of the work. It's not a good feeling. Ah, William Henry. All right, there we go. Yolan, I'm going to take you out of this box. It's actually the W box. You're actually going to go in this box with Mr. Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Shop. He's in a Y box. There we go. Aaron Bradley Gordon. Hey, Mr. Aaron Bradley Gordon here. Can I order 3 Resurgence of Power? Also, 1 spot in the Topps pack break for Gen Y. Oh, that's nice. All right. If they did bad plumbing, just don't pay them. Well, the way it works is they don't do anything until after you've paid them. I could dispute it on PayPal, though. Oh, wait. He just said give it to Jennifer. Okay. Jennifer Yap. Here we are. Mister, did the plumber have a big wrench? No, he's just some old guy. There we go. Resurgence of Power, huh? Right here. What do you... Man, you do a lot through PayPal, so they might back you. Yeah, I know. tell PayPal this business ripped me off. Here's Seraphy. Whoa. Okay, let's leave this up. Here's Billy Bob. Hey, that's a racist stereotype against white people. Here's Achuka. How nice. Okay, that's for Aaron Bradley Gordon. Mr. Aaron. Let's see. Oh, here's Aaron Bagley. Let me put his cards in there. Take them on court to Judge Judy. She deals a lot with that, doesn't she? Oh, did you need a new bag or something? Aaron B. Gordon. So here's... Oh, no, here you are. There we go. My pleasure, Jen. Thanks for your generosity as well. So, Pirates Enjoyer says 1 live costume. You got it. Oh, charge back and don't reply to calls or emails. Did he have a wedding ring on? Another Billy Bob. Billy Bob would probably do a good job on my plumbing. Not like this guy. That's Pat Gibb. Ah, Pirates Enjoyer. Okay. Now we got Jason McHenry, 6 AOT finals. You got it, man. AOT finals. Where they at? I think they're over here. Mr. I had a dream you gave me for wee ones. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aaron Gordon says, get rid of Star Wars. The real hiker was in Mister's house. Me, says A. Perez. Let's get these snipped up. Sneep. A little sneep off the top there. Very nice. What do we got? Oh, full art. Reiner trying to give up. You know, that guy looks like a legit bad guy. Here's some abs. How was your day? My day was okay. I enjoyed looking out the windows of my new home. The windows are such a beautiful thing in that home. My favorite part of it for sure. Only problem is we had no furniture over there, so I just sat on the floor for hours. Kind of made my back tired. I was like, ah, man, this is uncomfortable. You don't get very good back support when you just sit on the floor. Here we are. But yeah, we showed up at 11 a.m. and he was done by about 5 p.m. So he took literally all day. Okay, there we go. Very nice. We got to get some new furniture for that home. Oh, Mister, says Dakota. Look at all these new people talking in chat. Damn, that's slow. He was thinking, Mister. Yeah, I don't know, man. Jason McHenry is so genuinely frustrating. It's the precise thing you hear people complain about with like plumbing, right? Oh yeah, he charged me for things I didn't need. Yeah, man. Just some old man milking hours out of a job. I really think that was it. Okay, we got one more order, and it is Jason McHenry, accidentally sent for 5. Here's for the extra 1. No problem, man. And now we're out of orders. Woohoo! There's no line at all. Let's go ahead and get a new card up on the table, I think. Some old man gonna fish later. Let's see. So, I want another one of these Cardos pairs. Dude, these cards are so cute. What'd you say, Dakota? He says, Mister, I've watched since you started streaming. What? That's a long time. Move this over here. I got a lot of these Pocket Monster cards. I really wish they had graded 10. Here's a Growlithe. He's pretty cute. Why don't you get Fancy Graffiti? Fancy Graffiti. What's Fancy Graffiti? I feel like here's a Machamp. I've watched since you started gaming. I'm a gamer. Here's a cheap one. Jolteon. I watch for the entertainment. I'm happy to entertain. I feel like entertainment's real important in life. I feel like boredom's a real problem. Not allowed to get bored. Boredom will make you want to jump off a bridge. I honestly believe that. I think boredom's a real problem that needs to be solved. Oh, here's that Voltorb. I didn't expect to find that. I like solving the problem of boredom. When I'm bored, I cannot stand it. I literally go crazy when I get bored. I go crazy because I just cannot stand being bored. Makes me so unhappy. Oh, we actually have. Okay, so here is. That is Kakuna and Beedrill right there. Oh, I see. But this is an Electrode 7. That's not an Electrode 9. Okay. See, this is a Voltorb 9. Ah, but look what we got here. There we go. Weedle. Perfect. Okay. So many Pocket Monsters. I know. That's a lot of them. That is an awful lot of them. I can't believe so many of them graded 9 and not 10. Seriously, it's very hard to get the 10s, I guess. Like, you can see it's a little white. This one actually looks really clean. Let's check the front of it. Okay, so you can see it's thin on that side. This one actually looks really nice. Is it because of the off-centering on the back then? Must be the off-centering on the back between these 2 points. That's got to be it. Okay. I have hot acidic diarrhea. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't need to hear that. So I'm gonna be selling these guys as a triple pair. And let's go ahead and sleeve them up. Find out what each card is worth. Ah, the Weedle. Ah, yes, the Weedle Pokemon. Look at this. He's already looking like an asshole, even when he's young. It burns, mister. I'm sorry. PSA is harsh on these cards. Well, I don't think it's just that they're harsh. I think that the greater problem is that these cards are rarely actually deserving of a 10. So it's off-center or there's some chip or something like that. And so when you do find a 10 of these cards, you need to realize that they're actually quite rare. We are. You do it a little cheaper because it's a bundle. No, it's the same price. It's not cheaper just because it's a bundle. But you get the satisfaction of having all 3, and you're capable of putting them into SLAB-AWAY if you need to. Here we are. So you might need to put something like this into SLAB-AWAY. Let's find out what their cost is. It's my actual first night temperature that I've made it to. What? All right. So this is going to be Cardos Beedrill. The price is just going to be whatever the price is. Okay, so a 9 of the Beedrill is $85. That's actually pretty cheap. And that's a good sign because, you know, Kakuna's not going to be popular, and the Weedle probably won't be a lot either. So if he's 85, that's a good sign for the other ones. In terms of price. Yes, so the Kakuna is exactly the same price. It's not cheap, bro. You know, if you've got no job, no income, you're right. This is a ton of money. If you have a fast food job, a minimum wage job is still not a lot of, or it's still pretty expensive. But if you've reached a point in life where you have a career job, that could be a job at an office as a salesman, you could be a skilled worker, you could be a small business owner. It's really not a lot of money to those guys. It's not like a mind-blowing amount of money. So everyone has a different income. Your job is to increase your income over time by expanding your skill set and moving up at whatever job you work. Okay, and the Weedle costs a little less. He's going to be $55. There you go. There we go. So your job is to constantly get your resume out, and that's, you know, it's like what Nike's slogan is, do it or whatever, right? Well, you just need to go do it. You need to go get your resume out and start applying. So I'm going to take this price tag and put it on the back of the bead drill. He's going to be the representative here. Don't want to confuse people. So this is a triple slab. You get all three of them together, and it's 85 plus 85 plus 55. Which works out to $225, but you get the whole evolutionary tree. I wear only Kanye clothing, says Alex. What? There we go. Oh, come on now. Alex, you're so hip. God loves Balenciaga. What? Does he? Sounds like you're being goofy about it. I'm Jewish too, says Alex. Are you? There you go. Okay. Oh, and this Jultian, I'll send him to the side. He'll be priced up soon. Jultian, he's cool, man. I love Nike clothing. Is really good band to wear. Plus, love Adidas. Adidas. What was the name of the brothers? Adidas is a German company, and I think that it was named after the brothers, and it was Adolf Dassler was his name, Adolf Dassler, and so that's where Adidas comes from. Isn't that funny? He has the same name as Hitler, but nobody knows that. But everyone loves Adidas. Brandon Boutillier. So if everyone knew that little detail, maybe the company never would have been so popular. Brandon says, let's finish my SLAB-AWAY and get a top Series 2 and a spot in the Breakthrough box break. Yeah, his brother made Puma, and there's a theory that his other brother slept with his wife, and that's why they hate each other and broke up as brothers. But they both became legendary shoemakers. Adolf is a very common German name, and he became before Hitler. Here we are. I'm just saying that the company might not have done very well over time if everyone was informed about what the name was. At this point, they're too big now. They'll be fine now. Nobody will care at this point. So in Top Series 2. What is your favorite Pokemon? Mine's Mewtwo. Mine's Incineroar. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Oh, Drowsy. Okay. Ooh, I like this. Tower of Terror right in the front. Oh, peeling very well, actually. Mine is Glizzymon. Okay. Pikachu's asking, are you all okay? Here's Rapidash, looking very nice. Bye-bye, Butt-Free. Tower of Pleasure, says Cheese. Oh, my God. Path to the Peak, Rhyhorn. Oh no. It's a sticker card, and these stick like a royal pain in the butt. See if I can help you out with it. It's near impossible to remove these without damaging the card underneath. If you don't want me to work on it, I can appreciate that. You can do it at home if you prefer. Pound Town? This one's kind of removing all right. There it goes. Oh, actually, that removed okay. It's not so bad. We definitely have seen worse than that. And then let's see what the actual card was. Oh, it's Charmander. He's so cute. All right. So that one removed a little bit nicer than usual, but it's still not that nice. Okay. And let's get this Drowsy for Brandon. I noticed the whole pack seemed a little less sticky. All right. Sweet. I'm a little sticky, says Giovanni. Okay, Brandon Boutillier. Let's find your bag, Brandon. Pretty sure it's right over here. Drop this inside. $1,800 on plumbing today, and he didn't even fix the problem. He just capped it. Oh my God, dude. Arturo Perez. Let me get 3 Fortnite Series 3 packs. Fortnite Series 3? Where even are those anymore? Have you played Pokemon Unite? I've watched Pokemon Unite. I've never played it. The problem I have with Nintendo games right now is I hate the Switch. I cannot stand the Switch hardware. It is so clunky and slow and cheap, and to turn it on and off, you have to have you have to lift it in and out of the console. It's really stupid. So I have trouble staying on that console. The console itself is too chintzy and cheap. Did you do the rest of the SLAB-AWAY? Oh, Brandon, I'm so sorry. I was so excited to open that pack to get that sticker removed. Hold on, guys. Let's get Brandon Boutillier's order done. He got his SLAB-AWAY done as well. Usually I start with that. I don't know why I didn't do it that time. So, Brandon. Here it is. Started in December, and it says Chari. Okay. Let's see what that is. I'm going to guess it's this one. Yep. Oh, that looks nice, man. Sweet. Okay. Close that off. Remove this. Doesn't that look great, guys? Oh, man. Mark that through. And now let's open up these packs for our friend Arturo Perez. Yeah, that was great, man. I think there was a lot of competition to get that Charizard, right? Like somebody else wanted it, and it ended up going to you instead. He'll be back tomorrow to fix it and charge another $800 or so. Yeah, man, that's crazy. There's one of those on eBay. PSA, can't remember. Here's... Oh! Who'd you get? Some kind of hippie. Hippies? Oh, no. It's Dreamflower Epic Outfit. Congratulations. Nice. Okay, and then we have this actor, this character here. Fortnite. Boy, I really don't understand Fortnite. What I do understand, though, is that the hollows are the hits in here. See if you're going to pull a second one. Okay, cool. So that's for Arturo Perez. Arturo, you got a pretty thick bag at this point. I don't know if there's room for this, Arturo. Arturo, I'm gonna have to confiscate your bag, I think. There's no laws against the Pokemon, Batman. It's these damn bulk packs. You see these? These and the Fortnite packs together are like a whole secondary bag. Spit on the bag. Here we go. Put this here. All right, I'll go ahead and throw these away for you. I'll go ahead and donate these for you. Who will think of the children? That just says Arturo Perez. All right. Now, I need to write something here. This needs to say times 3 slabs. There we go. Next up, we've got an order from Jennifer Yap. I want to return this super nice gesture from Aaron and pay off his SLAB-AWAY. Please let me know if this is correct. Oh, Jennifer. Give me a minute. Jennifer Yap. Oh, wait. I looked up your SLAB-AWAY. So this is for Aaron B. Gordon. Give me a minute. Aaron B. Gordon. He's got a Clefable from October. And that would mean he's all done. Yay! Let me go fetch it. Aaron B. Gordon is done. You might have to tell him because he might not know otherwise. Alex. Send away visuals. Beatrice. Ah, here he is. Is this him? Yes. Took a little while. Okay. Sweet. Blech. Pay off my SLAB-AWAY. It's only $950, says Cheese. That's so cheap. Here it is, Aaron B. Gordon. Aaron B. Gordon. Wow, that's a really nice slab. Thank you, Jennifer. And now, we're all out of orders. Yay! Let's see what kind of slabs we got on the table. So, I do like this triple pair. That's cool. Let's see what we got in stack number 1. So easily my favorite card in stack 1 is the Here Comes Team Rocket. That's my favorite. It's a WotC Holo 10 first edition. I think it has a lot of staying power. It's a very nice card. Okay, how about pile number 3? Pile number 2. Booby card's actually not bad. What you note about this card is that it's actually a perfect 10. There we go. So that's a perfect 10. You can see that it's a full art card. The thing is, you can't buy it outright. It's one of those gambling cards. But so here's a little Misty. I like this pair, the Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan. Pristine Charmander, that's good. Look at this Slowpoke, actually. I don't have a Slowbro, do I? Maybe I could pair them together. Here's another pair. This one's a very cheap pair. Fearow and Spearow. So those are both 9s, and that's another pair. Also, Pristine Ghastly. I gotta say, my favorite card out of this round, if I had to choose Pokemon, it'd be Ghastly. But I actually think the perfect card is probably the most valuable. There's a lot of simps out there. Okay, and then in this pile, I like Magneton. Big Magneton simp. My own signature card is cool. The Dark Blastoise for 135. He's nice. He's very cheap for what you're getting. Let's see, Mew. This is a more expensive pair, Rapidash and Ponyta. The Ponyta artwork is actually very cool. This one's harder to say. This isn't for sale, so we can't count that one. The 10 Pikachu is very interesting. It's from 2016 Pokemon Generations. So what you guys don't know about Generations, this particular set, notice how I never sell those packs. It's because those packs are extremely expensive packs. They're super expensive. It's kind of like a Shining Legends set. You know, it's like a special set. And he's only popped 10 from that set. So I don't know if he's my top pick, though. Maybe the problem with them is I'm not a Pikachu fan myself. I think my top pick would probably be this Mew.
I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
So the 9 Mew from Cardos would be my top pick in pile 3. Pile 4, let's take a look. I think I already know. Yeah, so my favorite would probably be the Suicune and Espeon. I don't know which one I'd pick, but let me take a look. This is pretty cool. This is just a solid card for a solid price. This is a pretty cheap Pikachu from Breakthrough, but it's non-holo. Very interesting. Cubone 9, Ludicolo with 200. I like this guy a lot. He was 299. The sticker fell off. So this one has a lot of expensive cards, and they're all kind of competing with each other. But I'm going to have to stick with the vintage. These are my favorite ones right here. Now, if I had to choose between the two, I'd actually choose the Espeon, and I'll tell you why. The Espeon is not a guaranteed pull in the deck. The Suicune is. Now, Suicune's more popular, I think, than Espeon, but Espeon's also pretty popular. So that's probably the best card in this pile. We also have the 5th pile. You can't really see it. It's got all these girl cards in it. There we are. I've sold a ton of these. I think everyone's got one now is the problem, so they don't sell as much anymore. Valor, my own signature on that. I like that a lot. It's an Electrode for 115. Oh, that's a deal. I like that one. The Pristine Venusaur. Lots of girls. Oh, this is pretty nice too. So I like the Marceline stamped card. I'm a fan of the Adventure Times. 875 sounds expensive until you look at the price of the actual boxes this comes out of. And also realize that this is like the other WEISS sets where the stamped cards are extremely rare. So this is not an unusual price for that. Well, the main thing I would be concerned with is the 9.5. Does it turn into a 9 or does it turn into a 10? And so that would be my main concern. It looks pretty good. I would suspect it has a shot at a 10. I'm not seeing a major flaw in it. But, you know, I need to cross-grade it to be 100% sure, right? So there's the Squirtle. Definitely the Nidoqueen in this pile. That's the best card. The Nidoqueen probably shouldn't even be in this pile. Nidoqueen should be in one of the other piles. It should be in one of the more visible piles like this one. There we go. So Nidoqueen 10, Mew 9. Here comes Team Rocket First Edition 10 and Espeon 10. Those are the best cards right now on the table. Now, also, so now we need to pick a new best card on the the 5th row. So my pick in the 5th row, probably this, the Pristine Venusaur. So Pristine Venusaur is, you know, Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur. It's a nice card and it's graded pristine. All right, so those are my choices. Let's see what kind of orders we got now. Carlos Aguirre. Hey, mister, let me snipe a V-Star Universe. You got it. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Okay. Oh, I thought this was a gold card. It's a holo. That's for Carlos. Thanks, Carlos. My phone just landed on my face. Ooh, I hate doing that. See my wife do that a bunch. She's like clumsy or something. Something about her. But I've done that too. It hurts really bad. I have the SGC 9 Espeon with you. Wish I knew you had a 10 before I bought it. Sometimes I don't know if I have a 10, so that's the problem. There we go. Yeah, sometimes I don't know about having a 10. We have Luis Barrera. Can I have 2 Brilliant Stars? Okay, Luis Barrera. But you bring up an interesting point, and I think the point is that I should always sell my highest grades first so that people don't run into that problem as often. 5 Silver Tempest. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 Lost Origins. Okay, we actually have that, but the Lost Origins are sold out. Luis Barrera. You ready? Mr. Lewis. I need to sell the highest grades first so that people don't ever say that. They don't ever go, oh, I would have gone for the 10 if I knew you had it. So I'll keep my mind on that. Oops. There we go. Oops. Come on now. Shirt pulling this camera over. Brilliant Stars. We got Umbreon. Ooh. That is a nice pull. You forget that this is in Brilliant Stars. Nice. Okay, that's a hit. What else? Cafe Master. Silver Tempest. Noivern. I don't know what this music is, but I can't stand it. This is Super Soul Brother Motherload. What? Let's get out of here. So let's turn on top 50 Mario songs of all time. Will they actually be the top 50 though? Okay, that's enjoyable. Whew. Okay, what do we got here? So Umbreon so far, we got Meowstic, Terrakion, and Virizion. How about these Lost Origins? Oops, jumping out of my hand there. Zoroark. Did you see the Technotops Pikachu pulled on PokeRev livestream? No, but I'm sure that that's a very low pop card. He would have been pulling that. If you're saying he pulled a Techno card, that comes out of the Topps Chrome collection. There we go. Yeah, it's a cool set. Here's Zoroark. It's good if you were sitting on some Topps cards because it's definitely going to improve the value of Topps cards for people to be more aware of them. So we got these Topps cards at the right time, you know what I mean? Yeah, for people to be more aware of Topps, I think that's very cool. Ah, itchy eye. Okay, Lewis. Mr. Lewis. Rodriguez. When they show ads of old people on TV, I think of Mr. Luke Robson, Lee Smith, Louis Laura. Man, he's been missing. He got an old bag. Here we are. It's a lot of hollows. Sweet. Yoshi Story, Mr. Nice. It's nice having actual good sounding music. Some of that music's not that good. Now we have an order from Peyton Van Winkle. 2 Pixar packs. You got it, Mr. Peyton? Anything for Mr. Peyton. Technozard sold for $25K. Yeah, not just Technozard. What do they call it? Sparkle. Sparkle is the other really popular holographic type, and he sells for like 20, 25,000. He's pretty rare too. Okay, and 2. Is Topps Chrome expensive compared to the others? Topps Chrome is really expensive. I thought about getting us Topps Chrome. The problem with Topps Chrome is that despite the price of the box of unopened cards, the actual slabs do not go for enough for it to be worth it. Now, if you pull the Charizard out, sure, you've done well. That's if you pull the Charizard. So I don't know if I wanted to have you guys make that gamble on the Charizard. You need the Charizard Sparkle or the Charizard Techno to come out, and then the box becomes very good. But if you don't pull that, it's, you know, you might break even on the box. Peyton Van Winkle. Yeah, I'd done a ton of research on it. There's a good reason why I hadn't grabbed it. It's interesting, though, because now he's showing it off, and that might actually help raise some of the value in the slabs. So in the long run, maybe we should have done it anyways. Here we are. It's hard to say, but we've been doing a lot of great stuff with like base set. I'm sorry, series 1, 2, 3. Actually, I don't think we've been doing anything with the series 3, have we? We've been doing a lot with, I've got some more Topps cards on the way, actually. I did a deal on some more Topps cards, and I've become very well stocked on Topps booster boxes at this point. So I have plans to keep them in stock for a long time. Aaron Bradley Gordon says, I'll take a spot in the Topps break. Okay, Aaron. Here we are. Aaron. Bradley. Gordon. I like getting Topps. Techno PSA 10 of even unpopular cards sell for 500. Mew keeps giving me the wink. Yeah, but also those boxes contain fewer packs than, like, let's say a box with 36 packs. So I'm trying to remember, but I think that the the Chrome boxes had only 24 packs in them. And so, yeah, I don't know. What I remember is thinking that it was very close, and if the cards weren't grading 10, maybe they were off center, maybe they had bad corners, and we don't pull Charizard. It'd be such an expensive box to open with such a poor reward. But, you know, for the sake of content, I suppose I could have grabbed it for us already. But I figured, you know, why not just focus on base set? Because I found base set, Series 1, I mean, so interesting for Topps anyways, just because it's got a rainbow that never grades 10, the teardrop, it's got the silver rays, it's got the, what is it called, like Cosmo, it's like Cosmic or something like that. I'll show you guys, I got one. You guys want to see what I'm talking about? Give me a second. So there's a lot that goes on with the Topps packs, actually. And look at this Topps pack. Doesn't that look strange? Notice something about it? The color's not right. This is golden. This is red orangish. This is golden. Okay, you ready? Thing is, PSA doesn't recognize these variations. PSA doesn't know about them. What's up, Stacks? All right, so PSA doesn't understand these. And I do because I've been buying so many. So I understand what I have here is extremely rare. I'm doing all right. Glad you're hanging out with us. So here goes. Check this out. That's a red back on that. Hopefully not too sticky. I remember these packs were having trouble with the stickiness. Okay, that's Abra, Metapod, Metazoo, Caterpie. Oh, checklist, huh? Checklist with a Misty sticking to it. That or... Oh, Misty is the hollow. I see. So you can see it's sticking a bit. Just nothing you can do about it, I'm afraid. What a pity. Oh, interestingly, so this does not have the Cosmo pattern because it's a character card. This is something I noticed too. It gets these raindrop figure on the card. So this is not the teardrop. This is like some sort of weird speckled thing that you get with like Oak and Brock and a few other cards. But notice this terrible stickiness in the middle. It's just too bad. But look, the logo here is black. This would have been a nice booster pack to have just graded the booster pack, by the way. But let's go ahead and put this to the side now. This is like destroyed. These are extremely valuable here. I like the, I love that these come out in good condition and they got the red back. So, and those red backs are part of some later print run, I think. They define it as 4th print run. I don't know if it's truly 4th print run. One of the things you're going to notice about the Misty, though, when we tilt the Misty, watch this. When we tilt the Misty, it's a rainbow card, which is something you don't find with this speckle. But hold on, let me get one more because I didn't get to demonstrate what I wanted to really show you. Okay. Here we are. So second pack, once again, it's this golden foil. It's got the red logo. Now we're looking for the hollow. Is it this one? It's this card right here is the hollow. And this time I think it's a Pokemon, right? I see a Pikachu. Poliwrath. Sticking real bad. It's just too bad, man. All right, now take a look at this. This is really wild. What you see on the card is that it's actually a Cosmo pattern. Do you see this? The circles? These circles are the Cosmo pattern. Those are actual texturing in the card. And it's already hard enough to find the Cosmo pattern at all. But what's fascinating about this card is it's also rainbow. So it's a rainbow Cosmo pattern. How did they decide to do that? Was it like a special, like, was it meant to be extremely rare for that to exist? Rainbow Cosmo pattern. And again, they're coming out of these booster packs that are differently colored too. That's the fascinating part to it all. There we go. How much are these packs? So I'm not selling these. These are for me, mister. Because I've never run into them except for this one time. I actually think I did have a box of them a long time ago. And I think that they were water damaged, so I didn't understand what we had at the time. There you go. So this is a lovely red label Pikachu here. And if this can grade really well, let's say it grades perfect 10, I'm going to want a lot of money for that because it's a red label Pikachu. Maybe there's something on E4. All right, put these back in here. All right, and I'll have to sort these out later for myself. But I'm going to go ahead and sleeve these up. So these will be sent off to grade. And I already know it's not going to grade well because of the stickiness, which is unfortunate. Would applying heat somehow be a way to get them to pull apart without damaging the card, like a hairdryer or something? You know, we've never officially ran the test ourselves. You guys ought to run a test, but I suspect not. I don't think that I think it would actually worsen it, perhaps. Here we are. Drink the tears of children. But, you know, we ought to get a cheap pack that's sticking and test it. Here we are. I love this music that's playing right now. This is a Mario 7 Doors or something like that. Paper Mario. Oh, man, this Misty's in terrible condition. I might not grade the Misty. Well, they're both in terrible condition. All right. Maybe what I ought to do is just take the whole box and grade all the booster packs. You know what I mean? I should make a video explaining how they're different and then grade all those booster packs. And each of the booster packs, maybe I'll take a QR code sticker that I've printed and stick that onto the PSA slab, explaining the source of the packs and how they're different that way. All right. Whew. That was a lot of fun, by the way. I can see we're basically at 3. Stack says he just bought a Mysterious Mountain booster box. Would you have went with that or Japanese Aquapolis? No, I think that the Mysterious Mountain's a good pick just because it's got a chance for the Charizard in it. And it must have been very expensive. I didn't even thought to look for a Japanese Mysterious Mountain box. Did you buy it off eBay? I'm curious. Hold on. Mysterious Mountain. Let's check sold. No, it doesn't look like it came off eBay. Jeez. Probably would work if it was $30K. Whew. There you go. Yeah, so that sounds about right because if you were to buy like a Sky Ridge box, it might be a similar price to just straight up buy an English Sky Ridge box. And that would make sense for the Mysterious Mountain to be similar. How much is a Sky Ridge? All right, so let's see. Sky Ridge, just a couple dollars. There's one Sky Ridge box for sale, and it's at $63,000. Now, that doesn't mean it'll necessarily sell for $63,000, but that the only guy who has one listed wants that much for it. Actually, if we go to sold items, yeah, none have sold in a while. Pretty pricey. That's good. I couldn't decide between the two, and I figured to ask the pro. That is true. Edgar's Hombre. A lot of revs had that pattern. Interesting. What's interesting about the Mysterious Mountain packs is you should be able to weigh them if you decide to open the box, which probably you shouldn't. But let's say you did. You could actually weigh the packs between heavy and light, and you would be able to grade all the light booster packs sealed as booster packs, and those sell for like $1,000 each. And then hopefully, out of the remaining packs, you pull that Charizard, And the moment you hit that Charizard, I'd probably stop opening them at that point. Put the packs in Tupperware containers so they can't draw moisture. Then put them in freezer for like 5 to 10 minutes. Trust me, I'm a pro COD player. After Steam sent you a message in Discord, get back to me about a bad person. A bad person? Ooh. Hold on. Okay, so I'm sorry, King Kong was saying that he heard another person got ripped off in a chargeback case. I hate to hear that. I can drive to the lake and pick it up. You have Japanese vintage for sale, sealed, any boxes. Oh, you're in luck, Mr. Stacks, because I do actually. I've got the sealed base set Japanese booster box. But let me think. I would probably want to keep that. I'm trying to think if I have any duplicates of them. I don't think I have any duplicates. Is the problem. I've got I got 6 of the sealed Japanese boxes. Rocket's one of them. Base set's one of them. Fossil's one of them. I've got Neo 2. Trying to think what the other ones were. Probably save a lot of money just shipping it, to be honest, but I'm trying to remember what the other ones were. I think I must have 2 of one of those sets. I might have 2 of the rocket boxes. I'm not sure. Would love to buy one. Well, again, the problem is I probably wouldn't sell any of them unless they're duplicates, and then I'd be out of duplicates once I sold it. But I mean, I'm open-minded. I'm just trying to think. What was the duplicate box? Was it Neo 2 that was duplicate? I'm not sure. I got to go back and access them and look at them again. I actually stopped buying. I stopped buying the vintage Japanese boxes after PokeRev opened up that fake Neo 1 box. You know what I'm talking about? So I saw that video and I said, oh my God, I need to stop buying these. Because after he did that, I was scared. I was like, there is an issue where it seems like it would be easy to replicate the plastic that goes around the boxes. So that's no good. You say, Lake House, you need any friends? I would open it, haha. Well, you could probably come down and look at the cards anyways, just for fun one day. That's the goal eventually. And we're going to have this second lake house. This is the one we're currently living in. Will probably go up for rent for people who want to like come down here and vacation, especially during the summer. I'm his neighbor. You're his neighbor? Wait, who's neighbor? Do you live nearby? I can't remember, Stacks. Would love to collab with you on my channel. That would be interesting. Let's see. Yeah, St. Louis, but have a lake house down there. We spoke about this, didn't we? We spoke about this a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but like 6 months ago. Yeah, we did speak before. Okay, so I wasn't sure. You got to forgive me because I got a terrible memory for these kinds of things. But yeah, we still need to do that. So, by the way, we ended up buying a second lake house. That's what we're in the middle of doing right now. We're moving to the second lake house. We got a really fancy one, but it's older. It's an older house, but it's really nice. Selling signed TCC Shuckle for $50K. All right, yeah, very cool, man. We ought to do something. And, yeah, eventually. Maybe it would be better to do it when it's warm, though, if you think about it. All right, let me refresh one more time because I don't know if any other orders came in. Yeah, let's wrap up, guys. We're at 3 a.m. No promoting, says Ruben. Mister, you guys should go in on a brick and mortar store together. Oh, yeah, so I am looking to do something like that. Open a brick and mortar store out here and maybe expand our card grading services as well. But that's probably for the future. I would definitely love to buy somewhere from you. We will chat. Yes. All right, guys, I'm hopping off for the night. I got to go take care of the work that Mr. John's going to be doing. So I will see you guys tomorrow for the daytime stream. Mr. Stacks, thanks for hanging out with us, and I'll see you guys later.